Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me. I got the power, I got the keys, cause I break the chains. They try to hold me, I'ma push back, just wait and you'll see. Please excuse me, your honor, but you can't hold me no longer. Can't you feel the vibrations? I broke out and left traces. Go ahead, try catch me if you can, man. You'll be looking all night, I'm the Sandman. New York, London to Japan. I'ma show the whole world who I am. Boom, boom, boom. Major look.
Yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in. You're listening to World Combat Sports. It's Friday and it's about to go down. The much anticipated heavyweight finale, the trilogy on deck. Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. You have the main card that's about to go down. If you don't already know, this is the Fury Wilder 3 official weigh-ins that will be taking place at the top of the hour. This is huge. You know what I'm saying? This is big time. This is historic. This is going to be in the place of boxing annals, man. This is going to be in the boxing annals of heavyweight championships. Yes, sir. This is the hierarchy of championship fights. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wish I was there. But I have been in the trenches. I have been on the roadway. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to look from a distance, especially when it comes to family. But first of all, I got to salute the WCS supporters. Yes, sir. All day, every day. Appreciate the ones who support the channel, man. If you're in the building, hit the like button. Drop your wisdom in the damn live chat, man. And share the content. I appreciate it. And if you choose to donate, man, that's what it is. You know, $ WC Sports. That's what it is if you choose to. Let me dip in this information right quick. We finally have the trifecta on deck in the building. It's finally going down, man. It is finally here. We one day out. Now, what I don't want to happen, first and foremost, when I looked at the undercard, I didn't see a whole lot of interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. I didn't see a whole lot. When they was facing off, I didn't see, you know, all the security up there and people. Man, come on, man. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. This is one of the most anticipated fights of the year. We don't need no intervention. Let them grown-ass men who's been in the ring twice already go up there and face one another again. All right, leave that shit alone, man. We good. We good. Them grown-ass men about to go in here and make millions. Leave them the hell alone and don't worry about shit. For real. Don't worry about a damn thing. Cause it's all good. You know what I mean? That shit is all good, bro. No need to be alarmed about anything. Thomas on deck. Salute WCS. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you too, man. Michael Johnson, Boxing Talk, and more on deck. What it do, folk? What's good with you, fam? It's one day out. Man, I know a lot of people, include myself. We want to see the finale. It's been too much procrastinating, delays, ducking, dodging. No more running. No more ducking. No more dodging. No more of nothing. The bell's going to ring tomorrow night. And we're going to see who the baddest man on the planet is. Period. There's not much more to say to that. We're going to see who the baddest man on the planet. Of course, if I have any prediction to this heavyweight bout, I say Deontay Wilder is the baddest man on the planet right now. Especially in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? In the heavyweight division, he's the baddest man on the planet. Yes, sir. What y'all think about the fight? If you're not a Wilder fan, please drop your comments anyway, man. I'm not going to get all agitated, because you're going for a different fighter. You're going for Fury. As long as you ain't trolling, I don't care. You have the right to support whatever fighter you choose to. But this is a Wilder channel when it comes down to this type of fight. Look, I there's no way, no how that I can say I have one breath that supports Fury. It's just, look, it's just below the lack of support that I have for Joshua. I kept it all the way the same for years and years and years, man, especially on Joshua. And it just goes to show you, him losing again, Alexander Usyk. Now it takes away from the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua showdown with all the belts. Top of the hour, as we call it in the military, 1700. We finally have the main card, weigh-ins on deck and ready to go down. We've been waiting, man. I think a lot of us was deflated when this fight was supposed to take place before the trilogy, you know what I'm saying? Before, and it was canceled because all of a sudden Tyson Fury came down with this Phantom of the Opera COVID, which we know is a bunch of nonsense. But when it comes to COVID and shit, people want to get all touchy now. Every time COVID come up, hey man, how you know he didn't have it? How you know he didn't have it? But why so many people using it as a fallback? You know what I'm saying? Why so many people using COVID as an alibi, shawty? If you didn't want to step in the ring with the Bronze Bomber, just say, hey, I vacate my belt and I'm going to go work in the circus. They need some tall, gargantuan type individuals like myself. Goddamn juggling balls and goddamn bowling pins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Walking on tight ropes. That's Fury's second job. He could have did that shit. Especially if he was strung out on coke, he would have made a good circus happy and proud with his performance. Donetta McCray is in the building. On deck, what's good with you? Damn, Donetta, look, I had to give a big salute to Donetta. She's been, look, I've known her to jump on the stream when I was just starting off in this camp. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you pulling up. Hopefully everything's been good with the fam. You and your sister. I'm rooting for Wilder. Absolutely, man. You know what it is? You know what it is, Donetta. Appreciate you pulling up today. Long time no see, but it's all good. I'm good just taking it easy. No doubt, man. And I hope it's all easy for you on this Friday. Because it's a big weekend, man. Especially to the ones who follow boxing. This is a big, big weekend, y'all. I'm about to I'm gonna drop the fight card once again. I'm gonna drop the fight card. Give me a minute. And shout out to the media outlets that's on deck out there. You know what I'm saying? Blue Blood Sports TV, salute to him. Champside, salute. I believe Drew Titan LLC is out there. BFTB, I believe he's out there too. Who else? Ellie's always out there. But man, shout out to the media that's able to tune in and drop the content, especially in this fight, man, because it's big. You know what I'm saying? It's big time. And if they was able to get out there and report on the fight, I salute you, man. All of them. Just go out here and handle business. Because us back in the rear, we need the info. You know what I'm saying? We need the content. So, man, they're on right now too. I mean, they're on deck. And I appreciate the ones who's tuned in to my channel. No doubt. One love to you. J.A. Dixon on deck. How you feeling, bro? Friday. Fun Friday facts, man. Tomorrow it goes down. Fury Wilder 3. Official weigh-in is today. On the top of the hour, 1700 military time, 5 o'clock civilian time. You know what it is. WCS is going to bring it to you. And yes, I wish I was there, but I'm not, and I'm not even sweating it because I know it's going to be exciting. You know, it's going to be suspenseful, climactic, and we all going to be tuned in. We here on deck. Salute to you, we here. How you feeling, bro? Yes, sir. Jay Dixon say Bomb Squad Nation. It's almost time. Salute WCS, man. Salute to you. I always appreciate the support for the real ones. From the real ones, man. From the real ones. I know Michael Johnson Boxing Talking More been around for a minute. Danella McCray been around for a minute. Way back when. Jay Dixon. We here. Everybody's on deck, ready to go. We just waiting for this to start. Because it's some fights, right? I just dropped the entire fight card you know, in the description on YouTube, you know, just so y'all can have an understanding of what the fight card. It might not be in that order, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? And also, I provided you the start time of the main card, and also when I drop this content in the description, your pockets might have, you know, just lighten up a little bit because it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you $79.99. It's gonna cost you just a smidget outside of $80. Just a smidget. It's gonna cost you $79.99. See, they do that shit because visually the 7 is deceptive. The 7 makes it seem like, oh, that ain't that bad. But if they just put 80.00, people like, oh, I can't even afford that shit, man. Fuck that. That's too much. $80, man. But if they would have put $79.99, that would have been good. Of course, this is going to be PPV. The main card, we have, if it goes down like this, if it's in order. Hold on for a second. I have to make sure that they haven't started up on. We have two minutes remaining. So we have Jared Anderson, of course, rising U.S. heavyweight versus Vladimir Tereshkin, heavyweights. If I mispronounce the name, it's all good. Adam Kownacki versus Robert Helenius. If you've seen the first fight, man, Robert Helenius really had a thorough game plan, man. He used his reach and distance, and man, he was able to touch Adam Kownacki real nice. His punches was effective early on in the fight. He ended up getting a stoppage. A lot of us didn't see that coming. But Robert Helenius made me a fan that night, especially knowing that he was in there sparring with Deontay Wilder, you know, for this fight camp. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a tough go for Adam Kownacki. You know what I'm saying? Robert Helenius is a much taller fighter. And we'll see how it plays out in the rematch. Frank Sanchez, man, he's looking like he's ready. You know what I'm saying? Both of these fighters are undefeated. He goes in there and challenges Efe Ajagba. Efe Ajagba is a rising heavyweight in the sport. It's been a lot of hype behind Efe Ajagba. You know, he had a weird fight with Curtis Harper. Well, Curtis Harper walked out of the ring without even throwing a punch. You know, time the bell rang, he got out the ring. And you know the funny thing about it? I haven't even posted it yet, but I took some pictures of Curtis Harper. He was fighting at a regional card down here in the ATL. And he can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. But Efe Ajagba, they've been trying to tout him as the next big thing, you know, with the heavyweight, with the bombs, with the TNT. So we'll see. Let's get to this weigh-in. Let's see. Let me see if it started up yet. Let's go. Let's go, shawty. Let's go. Let me get back to the comments. Taxes. If you're in the building, I appreciate you. Hit the like button. We definitely, you know, for me, I definitely, you know, shouldn't have to tell adults who tuning in to hit the like button. So everyone that's in the building, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? The ones who hit the like button and support the channel. Real talk. You know, I got some real good news, man, in the email from a fighter that I support for the next upcoming fight. So I'm looking forward to covering that. But today is Bomb Squad Nation. Just like Jay Dixon said, Bomb Squad Nation. It's almost time. Salute WCS. It's Bomb Squad Nation. Friday, Saturday, and the post fight. You know what I'm saying? We waiting. We here. Just like she said, we here, shawty. We are absolutely here. So I gotta drop this for anyone to choose to, you know, chop it up about this fight, man. Whoever you may be supporting in this fight, it's, you know, it's up to you, man. We grown ass men, bro. You know, as long as it ain't stupid, we good. Come on, Top Rank. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's get this popping. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this started, man. We don't need any mediators. We don't need any mediators, shawty. Let these fighters who have been in the ring do what they got to do, man. There's nobody should be standing in between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Nobody. Nobody, man. They know what it is. They know they have a fight. Zudi, what's good? I just leave your comment out there for everybody to read. I'm not posting that, you know, if you from the future, hey, what's those lottery numbers? What's those lottery numbers? That's all I want to know. What's the lottery numbers? I just need to know, because these lotteries down here in GA, the lottery's up to like 500 plus million right now. What's the lottery numbers? That's all I need to know. Period. I dropped a link in the chat. We're waiting on Top Rank. Man, they was having audio problems, man. You know, for the undercard. I hope it doesn't go down like this on the main card. I really don't. I hope they was able to get it together. I don't know if it's intentional or what, but I hope they have it straight for this main card. Drop your comments, people. What's your thoughts on the fight? Who you believe is going to come out victorious? And what does it do for the sport of boxing, especially in the heavyweight division? Whether it be Fury or Wilder. You know what I'm saying? When I say Fury Wilder, I'm talking about your opinion on whoever you supporting. You know, what does it mean for the sport of boxing? Will we see an Undisputed? Mauricio Suleiman has already came out and basically mandated 30-day period, a 30-day window for the winner of this fight to I assume, agree to Undisputed, sign on for Undisputed. 30 days. He provided a 30-day window, y'all. Now, being that I follow boxing just a little bit, I remember when Anthony Joshua was up here bullshitting around with Deontay Wilder when they was trying to make that fight for Undisputed. And the WBA came out and mandated that Anthony Joshua adhere to his mandatory, else he would be stripped of the WBA title. A week came and it went. Nothing happened to Anthony Joshua. He wasn't stripped of the WBA title, and people went about their business. All it was a ploy to basically reject the interests of the boxing public. It was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is gaining too much steam. Too many people are talking about this shit. That's what it was. 50 million came up. Josh was like, what, Eddie, what do I do? You know, I mean, I didn't expect, you know, to be honest, I didn't expect it right away. I didn't expect it. Yeah. You know, at first I say, you know, let me get on the microphone without permission from Eddie. You know, Eddie, you know, Anthony Joshua jumped on the microphone without permission. Up there talking about, you give me 50 million and we'll fight tomorrow. That turned out to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get this shit going, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Let's go. I don't know who they waiting on to jumpstart this, but we are on the top of the hour. You know what I'm saying? That's the second time he did that for White. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to look. I look at it like this, Mike, on Dillian Whyte, man. How do you maintain your sanity, White? Like, I know your losses, right? I know your losses aren't in a place right here where people say, damn, you know, he's looking bad out here, man. He's damn near close to double-digit losses. Or he's up there sitting about 7 to 8 losses. That's not the case with Dillian Whyte. It's just been that Dillian Whyte in the boxing community hasn't been taken serious. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been taken serious. How can you wait around for the WBC mandatory and no one freaking acknowledge you at all? And then you get a fight with Alexander Povetkin and get your ass stumped the fuck out and you left sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Mike on deck. What's good, man?
What's happening? What's going down?
I'm good, man. It's getting closer and closer. And look, bro, it feels like it's gonna go down, bro.
You know it should. There's only one way to do it. And just hoping everything goes smooth and these two guys just get in the ring, man. And that thing was but that's what the thing when you were saying with the Dillian Whyte, that's the second time the WBC has done that for him. Yeah.
I mean, what do they owe Dillian Whyte? You know, it's just amazing, right? There, Mike, because Dillian Whyte not too long ago was straddled out on the top, on the bottom rope.
Right.
So why are they jumping ropes for these UK fighters that's not giving us back what we expect?
Well,
we expect more from them, dog.
Well, I would assume like some hands are being washed, and then, you know, they have the big push from the UK people and his sidekick Edward Hearns, because they over there saying is like basically, he has fought these tough guys, quote unquote, and look at the other guys in the WBC rankings and who have they fought and stuff like that. Well, partially that is because time and time again, Dillian Whyte keeps fighting people who's not in the top 15. Otto Wallin is not in the top 15 of the WBC, but Otto Wallin gets to leapfrog everybody else that's in the top 15 of the WBC and fight for the chance at the WBC heavyweight championship title.
You made a solid point there. Do you think Otto Wallin is getting that courtesy treatment from his performance against who? Tyson Fury? Do you think they're giving him that concierge service just because the way he looked in there against Tyson Fury and whoever else he fought, Dominic Brazil and all that shit?
No, I don't think so, because I don't care how I don't care how smart you are or how you try to put it and justify it. There's always going to be a rebuttal. There's always going to be a rebuttal to counteract that. These guys ain't fighting each other. And then you have the Dominic Brazils of the world and all these cats. He's not fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you got other guys out there. And I don't think it should be one guy. It should just be, especially a Dillian Whyte, a guy who just really lost against a 40-year-old and won against a 40-year-old who came in there and seamlessly looked like a total different fighter. So I think it's favoritism. I know Dillian Whyte, he got a case with the Court of Arbitration of Sports, right? He got like a thing going on with them. He's got a court case opened up in Florida, trying to get paperwork out of a whole bunch of people that ain't got nothing to do with him. He's trying to get he trying to get shit out of Deontay Wilder. He's trying to get shit out of everybody and their mama when it comes to pertain to him, so he can try to finagle. But like I said, if any judge or any arbitrator worth the damn, you could poke holes through all that boy's career. It's his fault. You could have fought Anthony Joshua. You could have told Deontay Wilder, okay, I'll fight Ortiz, but put that on wax. I fight him, I get your ass next. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that. Deontay Wilder told Edward Hearns that. And they just said no. Like, you had multiple opportunities. The whole time you talk about you the intern champ, but you're not the mandatory, but you see where who you had to fight to be the mandatory, and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So poor old Dillian Whyte.
Nah, there ain't no poor Dillian Whyte, man. I have no love for Dillian Whyte, man. You know, man, these UK fighters get that special love. First, they get a therapeutic exemption. You know what I'm saying? So they can go over there and juice up before fights. Man, it's just a whole nother boxing world over there, boxing universe. They get that preferential treatment, so to speak. Let me get to the chat right quick, man. Dion Washington on deck. Salute to you, my brother. Let me get some of these comments. Jay Dixon said, I got Wilder making him quit like Galata and Oliver McCall after round five when he realized he can't win. Sir Ken on deck. World Combat Sports. Salute to the Riches and salute to the chat. Smash the like button. They also rolled for Whyte when he popped dirty and used the BS gloves against Rivas. Yes, sir. Retro Bob TV on deck. What's good with you? Appreciate you pulling up. Dion, what's good with you, man? This is your homeboy, somebody you know very well, a history that dates back to when y'all was, going to school at the time. Youngins in life, dog.
Man. It's a big weekend for us, man. Tuscaloosa, Alabama is painted bronze. We ready for what we know is inevitable, man. Redemption, retribution, and that belt coming back to Tuscaloosa. And Birmingham, Alabama, they've already started everything for a statue. So this would be a big culmination to go ahead and get this bitch the fuck out of here.
There's no other way to put it, man. We need to get this disgrace to boxing. He's a disgrace to boxing, man. I don't know why so many people over here in the U.S. support this drug cheat. He put a man's life in danger. Deontay Wilder could have very well been Jerry McClellan. He could have very well been Adonis Stevenson or Maxim Delishev. He could have very well died, man. But people sitting up here, praising this clown, man. He come up here with no shirt on. Now, he can get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, he can get in there and make his hands dance. Yes, sir. But we must provide some type of etiquette to boxing. You can't come in here and manipulate shit, man. Cheat, get caught for cheating, leave the sport, become a goddamn crackhead, come back to the sport and use mental illness as a damn storyline. It's distasteful, bro.
Complexion for the protection, man. But in all honesty, I hope we go ahead and get him out of here so we can just scrap the whole UK boxing scene like it used to be when it was dormant, man. Because you know what has the UK boxing scene really added to boxing over the last 4 or 5 years for real? What has the UK boxing scene done for boxing since Fury, I don't know how you want to call it, Pity Patty Klitschko to a win? It's been
one of the most boring heavyweight fights ever.
I mean, what I would say is they as far as boxing is concerned in the UK, they done their thing over there, but nothing they done over there is translated over here. Yep. From them trying to promote fighters that's from America ain't been working. From them trying to bring their fighters up over here to America ain't been working. Nobody definitely want to see that. Don't want to see that shit. But those are things that's just what it is, you know. And like, oh, hey, you remember when I told you? I think you know, my prediction a while back. You know, people still kind of getting hot at me, man, when I said Wilder gonna outbox the boy.
Why would they be hot? You know, because they say he can't box.
Oh man, you know how they do it. Oh, you're Wilder letting this, that, and the third. I'd be like, boy, I was like, it's my like, you know, but that's really what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hitting on the Mike Tyson thing. If you don't die, it don't count. But what I'm saying is that I think if Wilder can go ahead, if he can do that, then I think you know, there's no more arguments on who he is, and we could just squash that. Hey, it just started, Scotty.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I was just about to tell you.
Yeah. I'm sticking to my prediction that I had way before the videos and stuff come out. I'm still sticking to an 8-round body shot.
8-round body shot. Okay. I don't have it going past 5. I'm not saying it's in 4 because it could be, you know, in the 5th round or whatever, but I don't have it going past 5, man. I'm not very well blessed with EPS or whatever it's called, you know, with ridiculous shit that.
Yeah, I understand, man. I went back and watched a lot of the fights, and I mean, I went back and watched both fights, and in both fights, even though he was loaded the second time, Fury started gassing around 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm just thinking of the fact that the punishing, the beating up, the leave him alone, leave him there long enough for it to be devastating and something that cannot be erased from somebody's mind. Because the first knockout is still fresh on our mind when he was laid out right there, and Jack Reese did everything to just get up, Tyson, get up, Tyson. That one still is extra in our mind, but this time, I hope Frank Warren them got his best interest in heart, because he gonna need him.
Shout out to the Top Rank Boxing, the promotion. Now we have the first fight of the main card on deck.
Yes, Scotty. I mean, World Combat Sports. What I noticed, I noticed this has some horrible audio and video problems for this fight, man. This all the buildups, majority of them had audio issues and shit. Yeah. I'm just like, wow, all that money, somebody getting paid all that money just to mess it up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's how could they have that, but Jared Anderson on deck. He's about to balance the scales out, man. Looking great shape, and this is the next U.S. heavyweight champion en route, man, what he does in the sport, that's up to him. He's 240 pounds. You know, he can box. But he doesn't have that TNT in his hands like Wilder. So when Wilder go away, that's one of the faces that will need to, you know, step up to the plate and be the successor of the Bronze Bomber when he's out the sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the only one, but right now he's a big name.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, Scotty, let me just go ahead and throw my 4 predictions out of there, man. I got Wilder, Sanchez, Helenius again, and I got Big Baby Anderson.
Okay. So they're facing off. Once again, the brothers got the favorite finger pointing. Where'd that come from? Anybody know, dog? What's the history behind the elbow raised up and the finger crossed? I do it too, but where'd it come from, dog?
I don't even know. Somebody need to make something else up, man.
Yeah, for real, dog. For real. His opponent look in shape. Jared Anderson look in shape. 2 big boys. This is heavyweights, dog.
Oh shit! Here come Adam Kownacki in them.
Adam Kownacki back on deck. The face his nemesis.
Let's see how he look.
For those of you that's on deck, man, hey, Retro for Life 79 boxing on deck. What's good? Big dog on deck. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Salute WCS. I got Wilder in 5 all day. Wilder just told Fury in the hallway, F your mama.
Is that? Oh, hell no. Nah. Look how he look with that. Come on, man. Don't tell me you ain't been working out, bro. Please don't tell me.
Look, this is what people
always look like that, though.
Check this out. He always looked like that.
No,
always.
He could have been switched that shit.
Yeah.
I know it looked like he's sitting on some double or triple D's, but that ain't too far from what Andy looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he always looked a little sloppy like that.
Nah, the first fight, Andy, but he was in shape though.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he's gonna come back.
1 pack, 2 pack. No,
he got a full keg, man.
Got a keg, dog.
I don't know what the hell he been doing.
Man, he don't even. You know, one thing I said about Kownacki though, man, he a cool cat, man. I interviewed him at the MGM Grand after Wilder Luis Ortiz fight. I heard somebody say he don't know if he speak English or he speak clear English. God damn it, he speak English like you wouldn't believe. It's all good. There go his nemesis, Robert Helenius. He has the height advantage, the reach advantage over Andy Kownacki. So this should be very, very interesting.
Well, we know Kownacki gonna come in with the volume, but can he stand up to what happened before the pandemic? Because if I'm not mistaken, I think this fight right here was the last fight that we got before everything shut down.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, but Helenius caught him clean though.
He did, man.
He caught him clean. I don't know, man.
And look, check this out though. What's people underestimate? Andy Kownacki, man, is pretty tall. He looks like a chubby type Michelin man on here, but he's a little bit taller than me. I'm 6'3". He a little bit taller than me, bro.
But what's Robert Helenius? Ain't he like 6'5", something like that? 6'6"?
Yeah, he like 6'5", 6'6". But I was surprised, man. He was that tall for real. He goes Ajagba Sanchez. They pushing through these weigh-ins. I like it.
Yeah, me too. You're right about that. Hey, all these is some good fights, man. That's a lot of money for bets for one night.
Oh yeah, man. It's a lot,
good fights.
Yeah, man, it's a lot.
And nobody can say nothing about this fight card.
Hell no. I mean, it's worth that $79.99. It's worth it, bro.
I'll be honest with you. If I could leave a tip, I would. I'd drop the whole 100 on this.
Yeah, he said buy the pay-per-view and leave a tip.
Yeah, I leave a tip for this one.
Okay, Efe Ajagba coming in.
With the Seahawks jersey on.
Shit, you know, got the Seahawks colors popping. You know,
but he's trying to get picked. He's trying to get the Seahawks to pick him up.
I don't know, man. That might be his second career if Sanchez knock his ass clean out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Sanchez because I feel like he's a younger Ortiz.
Yeah, I like Sanchez too in this fight. Yep.
Yeah, and we saw what Raz Kajanu threw that weak ass overhand right and dropped the job.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's because he like to keep that chin in the air. You know, he's like his back is like his top the top part of his back is stiff and like he doesn't move his head enough.
Efe Ajagba is dare to be hit, man. For real. I don't know how long his career is gonna last, but that last opponent he had and he knocked out, man, that's easy work.
Cause see, I'll be honest with you. I felt like I'm glad that he got the fight. But I think him and Joe Joyce should have went first. That would have been an even matchup.
So he
I think it would have been a better matchup, him and Joe Joyce.
Yeah. That's a good analysis right there. Joe Joyce is I don't know, man. I have to rethink
Who the fuck gave this motherfucker some belts?
I have to rethink that. You know, they got the WBC. Yeah,
you know, he got interim belt, bro.
You know,
man, need to get rid of that shit, man. And no way, like nigga, like you just got here. Like, damn.
Amazon Prime works, dog.
Yeah,
Amazon Prime deliver your shit right away. They say get these belts to Sanchez ASAP.
Hey, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna hit y'all back.
All right, for sure, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at Efe there, Dion, and I said, man, he just dare to be hit. Like, I don't know how long his career is gonna last getting hit that hard in the heavyweight division.
It won't last long, but at the same time, you know, he has dynamite, but he has no defense.
He has dynamite, it seems, to the opponents that dare to allow him to be a target, to allow them to be a target, rather. You know, that's where he shines at. You know, if he has an opponent that's stationary with very minimal foot movement, it just seems like he'll do what he have to do, just like his last opponent.
Yep.
Round on boxing, salute on deck.
Yeah, man. I think the lateral movement and the turning of Ajagba will neutralize a lot of the stuff that he wants to do. Because I know Sanchez, he's gonna turn him, he's gonna reset him, he's gonna take those half step backs, the lure him into counters, all the Cuban fundamentals that normal Cubans have, he will have, plus more. Like I said, I think he's a younger Ortiz.
I'm looking forward to seeing him go in there against. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Efe just a little bit overhyped to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Daniel Dubois. I would like to see Daniel Dubois and Efe Ajagba fight. I know you just mentioned that you know who you would like to see Efe fight, and I was like, well, that would be a damn good fight. But Joe Joyce, he sit up there and lit up Daniel Dubois. That's pretty much how Efe Ajagba would be for Joe Joyce, except he has more power than Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Efe Ajagba has more power than Daniel Dubois. But Joe Joyce, if he let that jab do the talking, it might be a long night for damn Efe, man, with the same results that Daniel Dubois ended up with, a swollen eyeball.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just so hard, man, because you really can't gauge those UK guys, man, because they have amateur pedigree just because it's over there, but their amateur pedigree and our amateur pedigree is I understand it might not be as strong as it once was, but it's still stronger than most.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. It's absolutely stronger than most. Yes, sir. You know, and I still say it to this day that Anthony Joshua was gifted a gold medal in the London Olympics. He did not win his gold medal round. And, you know, all you have to do is go back and look at the fight. You don't have to listen to me. Go back and look at the fight. And Anthony Joshua lost that fight, man, but they gave it to him because that was the beginning of building up a paper champion as Anthony Joshua. Right there when they gave him the gold medal.
Yeah, man, because you know me, I've been consistent. I never thought anything about Joshua. He was straight up and down, no special effects.
No special effects, dog.
He's robotic. It's a thing about having all of your fundamentals together, but if you are, he's exactly by the book. And it seems like he has to think about, he has to process his movement instead of it being quick twitch and reactionary. And that's why I felt like he would never have beat Wilder. Because like if I know you are directly by the book and I know you have to process your every movement, I'll beat you to the punch every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like before Ruiz, Takam, even though he beat Takam exposed a lot of stuff. Him and Joseph Parker exposed a lot of stuff about Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he has a problem with shorter fighters with fast hands that have decent lateral movement and that will trade with him.
Yeah. Carlos Takam just getting up from Joshua's uppercut, or it might have been a right hook. Just the fact that he got up as quick as he did, proved that Joshua wasn't this just crazy, explosive power puncher that people was, giving him credit for. Carlos Takam was in a situation where the referee, the third man in the ring, was actually, one of the two fighters that Carlos Takam was fighting in there. He was fighting Joshua and he was fighting the referee because the referee tried to say, "Oh, waving his hand. Oh, you want to stop it? You want to stop it?" And the whole point of that fight was not to allow it to go past 10 rounds because he was setting himself up to fight Alexander Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to make it all nice and pretty for him to step in there with his next fight against Alexander Povetkin, man, in the future.
Yeah, man, and that backfired because Povetkin caught him a couple times.
Yep.
But Povetkin, he gassed out like he always does, and but I was glad that Povetkin was able to fight back and dismantle Dillian Whyte, but I don't like how he came back in the rematch.
It just seemed like something wasn't right, bro. Like what was going on? It's almost like Wilder in the rematch. Like something was in their bloodstream. Something was debilitating them from being 100%. There's no way people can prove to me that Alexander Povetkin looked the same way he did when he was in there and knocked out Dillian Whyte. That wasn't the same one. And he was hurt in that fight.
Yeah.
The rematch, he came in there, he was all noodle leg. Like this motherfucker didn't have no stability. I'm like, what's going on with Povetkin? And of course, he got stopped anyway, man. Whatever, dog. I just don't see a Tyson Fury beating this Deontay Wilder that we've seen, make those adjustments, man, remediate what he needs to improve in. And his spirit, his spirit seemed high, positive, ready, motivated.
Yeah, man. I know my teammate, man. He missed Sophia. He missed being able to walk around with Sophia on his shoulder and, represent the people as the people's champ as he always been. I know 22 months sitting back, reveling and reflecting and putting in the work and letting that be his motivation. Fury just don't realize it, man. He's taking it for a fucking joke. Excuse my language, but I know we on the platform where I can say what I need to say. He's taking it as a fucking joke. But, man, his life is really on the line right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he just really don't realize that because, I can speak on it. Coming from where we come from, man, we dealt a real bad hand. And, the ones that do make it out, we try to be a shining light for the ones that are coming behind us. So I know what's coming. I know it's coming. It's just only a matter of time. How long Fury can survive and prolong it. All that feigning, all that silly shit there, that ain't gonna be enough. And if you feel like you're gonna walk straight to him this time and trade it out, that's gonna be even worse for you.
Yeah. J.A. make a good point though. He said Povetkin did return from COVID. I totally understand, but also he did take the fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a protocol, a little medical situation, medical check that they have to go through in taking these fights. And of course, we already know that on this level, you could be coming back from COVID and not be 100%, but you want that paycheck. So Povetkin knew what it was, man. He said, man, okay, I'll be good. I'm not even sure if he was COVID negative, you know what I'm saying, when he took that fight. But you're right. He was coming back off COVID, and that pretty much delayed when he was supposed to fight Dillian Whyte in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? That was a delay because he had COVID. And I think it was delayed twice, right, there, Dion? I think they delayed that shit twice, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I won't commit to it, but I think it did get delayed twice because I think they did have two different dates for it.
Mm-hmm. They gave him the promo, WILDERFURY promo, before they step on stage. And if they step in between these fighters and they didn't do it for the preliminary on the main card, I mean, it's softening up the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sponging this shit. Let these grown ass men face off the way it's supposed to and give the crowd what they want, give the viewership, have more people tuned in to buy this PPV. Don't step in between them man. They've been in there twice already.
Yeah, and then Bob is claiming that he was trying to save the fight the other day at the press conference. Come on, man. Feeling like
trying to save the fight.
Yeah, when they asked for a face-off, he felt like by making K Abdo decline the face-off or whatever, that it saved the fight because he felt like it would have been a big altercation with no security then.
He did have security. Wilder had his security up there.
Yeah, I mean, but you know how
he had Malik Scott and he had Chris there. And Joey Scott, he's not security, but he's a strength and condition. I mean, and then we seen Hughie Fury, he's always in the area. And they didn't need all that security. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just babysitting and making a scene out of something that it shouldn't be. We should be focused on the PPV, drawing attention to the fight, increasing the PPV status with more people purchasing the fight. So both fighters can benefit from this shit. Not sitting up here chaperoning grown ass men who's fighting on the elite championship level. And fuck that. Let these cats walk on stage, weigh in, and talk their shit. If Deontay Wilder keep his composure and walks away, then so be it. Fuck it. Tomorrow night is what count.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Tay Jones in the shot.
Yeah, shout out Tay Jones, man. He always getting the walkout with the Bronze Bomber. He's been a part of some epic fight walkouts, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Hey, he's gonna be between 228 and 234.
Okay.
12 rounds for the WBC and lineal heavyweight championship of the world. First, the challenger seeking to.
Fury gonna be near 300. He's gonna be near 300. He's gonna be closer to 300 than 293.
That's if they tell the damn truth.
Yeah, that's if they tell the damn truth. Fuck
Let's
Suleiman.
go, D.
Fuck Suleiman.
Deontay looking in phenomenal shape. That mother looking phenomenal shape. God damn.
Deontay Wilder weighs in at 238 pounds.
38, that Dion. God damn, shout it.
I ain't expect 238.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
I ain't expect 238.
WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So if he weighed in at 238, Tyson, you may hit this on the nose though. You might be right with him though. What you got a mask on for?
Post COVID.
He took the shot already.
Yeah, I know it.
277. 277. He got his damn goofball cap on because it's close to Halloween. He already started already. Don't get in between them. Let him keep on pointing that finger. He got his gypsy witch cap on and shit. Where the broom at? Where the broom at? I don't know if that's Tay. I don't know if that's Tay talk. Look at Hughie Fury. That dude's shaped like a freaking God. That dude's shaped like a motherfucking.
So it's still no face off, huh?
Not yet. Not yet. Why are they interviewing them before the face off, dog? Damn.
I don't like nothing about this production. But I do want to hear what he got to say.
Most of all, man, we just wanted to have fun at camp. It was a joyful camp. It was a loving camp. And we had a lot of great time, you know what I mean? The time that was given, you know, it was advantage for us to be able to train.
They're not going to copyright strike you, right?
To make things, they say we practice for perfect, and some would say you practice for permanent. And that's what we did.
There's a stillness about you. You mentioned the word calm. How important is calm in getting a victory over Tyson Fury on Saturday?
Calmness is the key to the storm. You know, I know that when I'm not calm, my mind is cloudy. So when your mind is cloudy, it allows you to make bad decisions. But when you're calm, you can weather the storm. When you're calm, you're able to see certain things and you're able to decide, make great decisions. And I'm looking to be calm this fight so I can make the great decision, so I can show the people what I'm all about. We have rejuvenated myself. We reinvented myself. Redemption is upon us. And I can't wait to show the world what I'm all about. I'm reintroducing myself.
Hey, hold on, Scotty. Let me take this call.
All right.
Thank you very much. We're all looking forward to that fight. Now I walk over to Tyson Fury. You can see heavyweight champion of the world. Tyson, you're both the heaviest that you've ever weighed. He answered what it meant for him to be this heavy. What does it mean for you to be this heavy on Saturday night?
It means total obliteration of a dosser. Total annihilation. That's what it means to me. 277 pounds. I'm going to pull him in the Royal Infirmary after this fight. Don't worry about that.
Now, you changed drastically for the rematch with Sugar Hill Stewart in your corner. What kind of changes and improvements do you expect in Deontay now that he's got Malik Scott in his corner?
Nothing. It's one shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight. Both a pack of losers, and they both ain't worth a sausage. So he couldn't teach him anything. Man couldn't fight himself. He was a shithouse. So when you got a shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight, you're in for a real pack of shithouse cowards. Look at the state of him. His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate your daughter. Me, the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury's the name. And fucking Vikings the game. They the man born from his mother's cunt can beat the Gypsy King. They're the mind of sausage like that, man.
We apologize for the language, but for the rematch, you predicted exactly what would happen against Deontay. And Tyson, just the final question. How do you envision this trilogy ending?
With him severely hurt on the floor, smashed to bits, Looks like he's been run over by an 18-wheeler truck. He was complaining last time he had a cracked skull and an injured arm. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday night. I'm going to really severely damage him. He'd be unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
All right, thank you very much. Well, we've heard from Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I can't wait. Hey, I'm sure you can.
That's why I'm trying to choose on here. Where we heard that at first? Where have we heard that before? A butcher's block. They told Fury to take his shirt off. He mad. He on his ass in the crowd. That's somebody's family. I don't know who. Get them likes up, man. I'm missing 500 likes. If y'all got a problem, move.
Face off on deck. Yes, sir. Fury turned his back to the crowd. He turned his back to Wilder. Wilder's standing there. You know, they still freaking talking. The interview is over, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Champ Side. This is his freaking live. You know, I didn't go to the actual. Well, I just tuned in to Champ Side because, you know, he's giving commentary and stuff like that. So I just say, you know, I'm gonna stick with Champ Side on this one.
Yeah, I'm sitting up. My bad. I'm sitting up here watching the ESPN telecast.
There go Tay Jones right there talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Blue. I think that's Blue. Is that BFTV?
Yeah, they might be. They might. I'm pretty sure.
Seem like the LBBC heavy up in that motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, they deep in them. They've been. Most of them been talking about it
Hell
all.
No, it ain't no UK invasion. This motherfucker. Not today.
Yeah, I think the only two people that I know that's not there is 78 and Fred Barbershop Conversation.
Yeah. Why this small ass security? See, you get little soft beta niggas, man. Why what is your hand on his waist gonna do, bro? I don't know. That one froze up. Let me see if he's able. I don't know if he ended his live or what, but it froze up. You still can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we're gonna leave it at that. You know, what I did appreciate, we got a little bit of energy, you know, from both sides. Of course, Tyson Fury, he always tried to take the steering wheel and talk the same shit, you know, shit house. If me and you would say some shit like that, man, you a shit house. You know, motherfuckers will laugh at each other. What the fuck you talking about? Man, you sound stupid. But Tyson Fury say shit house, one shit house teaching another shit house. People just laugh about it. I'm like, man, that shit don't do anything. You know, we heard it before from him. But I guess it's good for the little promo. It's good, you know, for the conclusion or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go down tomorrow, man.
I'm ready, man. Shoot. Are you gonna call the fight?
I believe so, man. I believe I'm definitely gonna be live with the fight. Definitely not gonna play any audio because these cats be shutting my shit down.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
I asked earlier, man. What you sure they not gonna give you a copyright strike for the background?
Well, audio. Look, this is not PPV. This is just shit that's played on YouTube and it's free. But if you pop the audio on a PPV, that's when they take your shit down. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. This guy Eddie said, you know, Wilder's delusional and tragically about to be once again, the Gypsy King's victim to the point that the Bronze Bomber is probably to develop a syndrome. It's not that I can't pronounce it because you know I can, but it makes no sense to do so, just like Malik Scott. Well, I mean, all I can say is about that comment, you know, that's what you put. That was your input. And I would say it seems like as a boxing fan, you're a bit incompetent as to what you're talking on. You know, the rematch, it wasn't anything tragic about it, bro. Like, it wasn't anything tragic. You know, Mark Breland threw in the towel and the fight was stopped in the 7th round. I mean, he walked out of the ring. So to say tragically about the B, once again, the Gypsy King victim, he wasn't a victim. That was his first loss, bro. And I know you just, you know, you probably an individual that's either a troll or a casual boxing fan. But neither Bronze Bomber or Malik Scott have any type of syndrome, nor are you qualified to remotely diagnose anybody into having any type of medical condition. That's all I got to say about that. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk on deck. WCS salute, family. Salute to your family. How you feeling, man? Are you on deck out there in Vegas? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Are you out on deck out there in Vegas? I see a lot of LDBC out there, man. I want to know you was in the crowd. I ain't know if that was you or not. But go ahead, man.
Man, I'm just ready, man. I'm just amped up for the fight, man. I don't want to rush it. I'm just pacing myself because I don't want to get to where I'm just too anxious about it. But I'm ready. I'm ready for the title to come back to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man, where it should have never left.
For sure, man. I hear you. But man, I'm gonna talk my shit, man. I truly believe in this, that Dion. If you're the one that's stepping in the ring, then you have to basically adhere to all the trash talking that's been going on. You have to own up to it. But as a fan, you can talk as much shit as you want, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your boy, dog.
Yeah,
man, y'all from the same nesting egg, dog. Like, man, y'all knew each other way back. Man, I'll be talking crazy shit, dog.
Oh, yeah. This time I'm letting my money talk this time, man.
Yeah.
I put my money on my homeboy. How many people you know that'll put their money and believe in you like that?
Yeah,
that'll put their hard-earned money behind you. I
agree, man. A lot of people sit up here and talk about it, and they'll say, what they did, like you having since youth growing up together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They'll talk all that, but they won't put no money on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dixon said we've seen way worse beatings in the ring than that. Of course. And we must emphasize that it's happened in the heavyweight division a lot. So I think we have a softer fan base when it comes to boxing to a certain extent, especially when it comes to representing Wilder. Everything Wilder goes through, people want to flip the script and say, hey, he got his ass beat. He took the worst beating. This, that, and the other. Things have changed, man. You seen the man finish the fight on his feet. He wasn't laid out. He wasn't stretched out like Dillian Whyte. He wasn't. He said he had a disloyal team member and he got rid of him. And plus every other collective situation that was going on with him. And why I say collective, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, Deontay wasn't the regular Deontay that we used to see and step into that ring and give us that, that TNT, that give us that damn energy that we look for. It was different. This time, it looked like they got everything under control with the water, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? The food, all that shit. Supreme say, no, I'm at the crib for this one. All right, for sure, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, though. Fat Fury wouldn't even take his shirt off and his voice was cracking like he was about to cry. Man, he sounded like a pirate, man. Let me see who this is. Brother Boxing Talk. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on, brothers?
Hey, what's going on with you, bro?
Doing good. Just chilling. Just watching the weigh-in. Just watch the weigh-in.
What's your take on the fight, man? Who you going for it?
Oh, I got Wilder.
Okay, for sure, man.
But I also got an 8th round TKO.
Okay, you going 8 rounds, and I think you said Dion what? You said
8-round body shot.
8-round body shot. I say it doesn't go past 5. I'm just gonna stick to that. You know,
man. Fury had that the Undertaker hat on. He was man, that dude was weird, man.
But you know, this man has showed up the press conference with a Batman costume on. You know, he showed up looking like goddamn Burger King mascot with the damn cape and the crown on too. I mean, this ain't the first time.
How y'all feel about Wilder being 238? You think that's a good weight?
Yep. It's a great weight.
You know why I say that him putting on this weight? Because we can't sit up here and discredit Wilder, who has been knocking motherfuckers out at lighter weights, right? Now all of a sudden he come in the heaviest he ever been. People shouldn't sit up here and shake their head and say, "Oh man, he fucked up." No, the dude is always in shape. So he want to come in 238, the heaviest he's been. Cool, let's do it.
I mean, but it's, to piggyback on that too, Scotty. He was 234 the second fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was
234. All he did was gain 4 pounds for real and just.
Nah, bro, he was 231.
I thought he was 234, but
no,
I mean, 231 to 238, 7 pounds. That's all, and it's lean muscle that you had a chance to work on and get it right for 22 months instead of 8 weeks.
Where you from, brother Boxing?
Just South Florida.
Okay.
Dave County.
Yeah, I seen you over there on Barbershop.
305.
I be surfing. I be surfing this shit. I be in the background.
But really from the DMV area though, bro.
Okay. Yeah, that's my old stomping grounds too. When Haynes Point used to be on and popping.
What you Southeast DC?
No.
Okay.
Northwest, bro.
Okay, I got you.
So how do you let's talk about this for instance with Wilder. Do you believe he's made any type of improvement from what you've been seeing out there, or you just say, well, you know, anybody can go out here and train and look a certain way on video?
Yeah,
they have to prove it in the ring.
I agree. I think he makes the changes. I never seen him train like that. I never seen him look like that on the pads because when he was with Mark Breland, man, he didn't look that good on the pads, bro. Like he's looking now, bro. That man looks so much different, bro, on the pads, bro. Like he's throwing like left hooks to the body, double jab, using head movement, getting out of range, using feints. I mean, he wasn't doing that with Breland, but Malik Scott and him have a close relationship, and Malik Scott is a great boxing mind. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. Malik Scott is a different individual than Mark Breland. I've seen that in person. You know, like you just said, Malik Scott is definitely going to break it down much different than Mark Breland. Breland was a quiet individual. Every time I seen him at a fight or in a fight camp, he just didn't give me that upbeat energy, you know, to get somebody hyped up to even train or go into a fight.
I think Wilder and him didn't have a relationship outside the ring. They just had a boxing relationship.
If you want to call it that, if you want to say they have a boxing relationship.
Like it was like, no, okay, let me send you film. You know what I'm saying? They could. Do you think they was going over film work and stuff like that? Like they doing?
No, I don't. But I think they just Mark Breland had a position in Wilder's camp. I don't even think they had a boxing relationship like that, from what I understand.
Yeah.
You know, not to mention that Mark Breland didn't even have Deontay Wilder's personal phone number.
Damn, that's messed up, bro.
I mean,
you always supposed to have your fighter's first personal phone number. You always.
I mean, we never know what was going on behind the scene for a long period of time.
You never know.
Yeah, man. It's just you know how I really wish this fight would break out. I really wish this fight would break out like Hearns had one.
Man, that was a
8
fire
minutes of
fight.
fury.
Just a war, bro. Just a war in the early rounds.
Yeah, just come out. 8 minutes of fury.
Yeah.
See, if you the better man, you the better man. We just gonna stand in the middle of the ring and we just gonna slug this shit out. Fuck it.
I think Wilder should be first, though.
He'll be first.
First.
The reason why I say he'll be first is because yes, he punches hard, but the speed on his punches will negate a lot of the stuff that Fury throws. The Fury has to load up a lot of his shit, and he throws wide. If Wilder just throws straight, if he throws straight and aim for the sternum, he will fuck Fury night up.
Yeah, he touching with that jab in the sternum, man.
Yeah. Keep on touching him, bro. What about the hook, man? You don't think the hook gonna have some impact this fight?
Yeah, the hook is gonna be to the body. Cause I mean he's gonna double the hooks up and all that to the body, and once he hurts him to the body, it's gonna be night.
And that was a huge
bro, see for me, bro. Man, I seen Fury get back up. I know people don't want to say, but he's a tough motherfucker, man. Bro, it's gonna be hard, bro. I think Wilder gonna have to stop this dude, bro. He gonna have to. Remember, like in the 12th round, like, bro.
He already stopped in there, brother boxing. He already
did.
But I know, bro. But bro, let's just be honest. It doesn't count in his resume, bro. Like it doesn't, bro. Like,
let's be honest. Let's not play like it didn't happen.
No, we know, bro. But Fury got back up, and I'm saying Wilder and Malik Scott said this to his trainer, bro. He said that he should have been a little bit more patient. That's all I'm saying, bro. I wasn't trying to say.
Yeah, him sitting back watching. I'm pretty sure that's why he made that assessment. But like I told Jack Reese in the interview, I said I thought it was a long count. And man, when a fighter head bounce off the canvas like Fury, most of the time the referee he's waving off the fight, man.
Oh,
he's waving off the motherfucking fight.
Yeah, you don't even count that. You really don't count that, bro. There's a lot of stuff that I've seen referees not count, even include Jack Reese. I've seen stuff worse than what he counted Fury on. He just went ahead and waved off.
Sir, seeing you on deck. What's good with you, bro? He said to me, Breland energy seemed like he was forced to be there. He just didn't seem happy to be there. You might be right, man. I wouldn't say he didn't seem happy. I don't know what other situations going on in his life. Did he have health problems or whatever the case may be? I don't know, man. I just know he was very quiet individual. He didn't say too much. He wasn't that high energy type dude for a fighter like Wilder. I just never seen him being that hype guy like MC Hammer had. I mean,
so what? I got a question.
He won the Teddy Atlas, dog.
So what do you think is gonna be the first punch that's landing? How you think these dudes gonna meet in the center of the ring, bro? Because I'm just waiting, man.
I mean, Fury is gonna be Fury. No matter how you feel about that second fight, him walking straight to Wilder, bro, that's not gonna happen this time. Because I'm gonna tell you what 277 means to me. 277 means to me you finna get on your bike.
Because he's supposed to be coming at 290 and shit. He lied.
I mean, we just saw the weigh-in. He came in 277. He finna come in on his bike.
I think you said they was trying to make him get almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get no 300 pounds, bro. Come on, man. He came on. And man, all they do is fucking lie, man, for this dude, man. I just can't wait to Wilder knock his ass out. But man, it's just, bro. This fight's gonna end. It's gonna have to end, bro. This is gonna be the final time these dudes have to fight. And I just hope, bro, that we get Fury the fuck out of here, man.
I think is past hope, bro. Because I look at it like this, brother, boxing. Mm-hmm. I look at Deontay Wilder not being 100% his last fight.
Yeah.
He still made it to the 7th round. So you trying to tell me, not you in general, but I'm just saying, you trying to tell me that a healthy Deontay Wilder coming in here and, you know, at a higher weight, he looked physically imposing. Even though Fury weighs more, Deontay Wilder's chiseled. He look in great shape. I mean, it's going to be problems, man. Both of them fighters are going to have to go in there, no surrender, no retreat, and leave it all in the ring, period.
Yeah. But also, with Wilder, with Fury, I mean, yeah, he was probably right. He probably is going to get back on his bike, though. But I wanted to see if Wilder is going to try to dig to the body, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I think the game plan is, to slow him down.
What you eating on, man? Goddamn fried chitlins?
No, bro. Eating on some hot Cheetos, bro.
Hey, man, you smacking like a motherfucker in the mic, dog. Jay Dixon said, man, come on, fam, with the smacking.
Damn, shit. I didn't even know that's.
You look like, you sound like you licking fingertips, all that shit, dog. Like it's a barbecue.
Man, I ain't even know, bro.
Let me see. He said, I'm against the double hook to the body. Don't stay in one place too long.
Yeah.
I
get all
agree
range, bro. But they using feints though, bro. That's what he said. They using feints. But they gotta get out the way. He can't stay on the line.
We know, if anything, Fury is an awkward fighter. He throws a lot of jerky feints, and plus he put his punch combinations together pretty damn good. You know, Deontay Wilder's definitely gonna have to use his defense, keep his head off center. And I know Jay just said don't throw the double left hook, but I mean the doubling up on your hooks. But Fury's body is soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fury's body is soft. Like Dion said, he might be able to drop Fury with a body shot.
Yep.
I mean, either way it goes, I'm just looking for a very entertaining fight, and you know, a big part of me says that Fury is not a power puncher. That's the best Fury we've seen with a debilitated Deontay Wilder. Period. That's the way I look at it, dog.
I think Deontay Wilder, I think they'll be prepared this time. You know what I'm saying? For Fury.
Yeah, I mean, after 22 months, you're supposed to have every stone unturned.
Yes, sir.
Just being, I mean, you know, every stone's supposed to be unturned after 22 months.
I hope when Fury come in, that's how I hope the knockout is. I hope when he comes in, Wilder just start playing his foot and then start throwing when he comes in. Bam! Hit his ass. You know what I'm saying? Knock his ass out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know Deontay has motherfucking TNT. We know that. Also, we've seen in the past where he loaded up in the first fight a lot and he was missing a lot. But his cardio took him into the later rounds, you know, earning 2 knockdowns, you know what I'm saying? And we damn well know how that should have happened. You know, the fight should have been called off, period. But due to boxing corruption, captain corruption, due to freaking a referee, Jack Grease, saying he did it for the spirit of the sport, it makes absolutely zero sense. Amir Khan head bounce off the canvas like that, the fight's over.
Yeah, that Canelo and Khan knockout, that shit was brutal.
Yeah, man, goddamn Lennox Lewis, Hakeem Rockman. When motherfucker standing on his, sitting on his knees, trying to get him to come to, man, get out of here. Malik got to work the ref to make him pull those trunks down and bring attention to the backhanded shots. Yeah, there's a lot of rabbit punches that rematch.
We know Tyson Fury gonna try to fight dirty. We already know what he's gonna try to do.
Now, since we on it now, how I don't think we had a conversation that we have, Scott, and just you can pivot again. How do we feel about the late judge change and the late referee change?
I don't put anything past boxing, bro. Like I said about the rematch, it's gonna take everything for Wilder's camp to be 100% vigilant and even though they may have been vigilant, if they want the sabotage, the plan to play out, it will play out. And that's what we've seen.
Yep.
They wanted to uplift that WBC belt off Deontay Wilder, and they was able to do it. With this referee change, man, it seems a little bit funny to me. You know what I'm saying? They like to say fugazi. Why are you changing the referee and a judge at the last fucking minute? I don't trust Mauricio Suleiman, bro. I don't trust that dude.
Nope. You can't trust that dude, man. He's a liar.
I mean,
all he do is just fucking lie.
At this point, you can't trust him. And then at the same time, you know, does he feel like he's protecting the other half of the money? What I mean by the other half of the money, Joshua has already failed. Would you think he would put everything behind Fury to keep Fury having the belt instead of Wilder?
So are they going to make just as much money if Fury faces Usyk?
Yeah.
Or is it gonna play into what I predicted already, that Joshua is set up to become 3-time heavyweight champion, 3-time unified champion? If that's the case, they just worked the plan from a different angle. You know what I'm saying? Like all along.
Mm-hmm.
He never started no investigation.
But I disagree, bro. I think Usyk is gonna beat the shit out of AJ.
I think AJ is gonna get his titles back, man. Just like goddamn Ruiz. We said the same thing. There's no way Joshua can beat Ruiz in the rematch,
bro. Well, we
came in there,
pounds, man. He came in at 3. He wasn't. We all know we came out of shape.
But how can you come? How can you return to one of the most important fights of your career outside of defending your title, bro?
He was money hungry. The money got to his head.
Fuck that, man. You're the first Mexican heavyweight. How the fuck you coming in the ring, damn, looking like 2 Andy Kownacki?
He's a disgrace, bro, to the Mexicans, man.
I really don't care. He a disgrace to the Mexicans. I really don't, because, you know, he upset Joshua fair and square.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, Joshua somehow, some way, man, only had 1 fight in the U.S. He is the biggest paper champ in boxing history right now.
He has to be. He has to be. Because he never fought in the U.S. only but one time, and he got embarrassed.
And I'm curious to know if Jarrell Miller would have did the same thing Andy Ruiz could have done.
I don't want to talk about Jarrell Miller. He fucked up.
I'm just saying, we know he's stupid juicy, but still, when it comes down to what happened to Anthony Joshua, I believe Jarrell Miller could have just as well did the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Joshua was mentally broken, bro.
Joshua was one of the most well protected. He's the pound for pound paper heavyweight champion.
Yep. They already Eddie and them. They already had a plan for Joshua. They already had a plan for Joshua to duck Deontay Wilder, to fight old Klitschko, get a name on his resume like that. They say, hey, we got the leverage game now. You know what I'm saying?
Also, Jay mentioned 30 minutes prior to the weigh-in, Tay Jones tweeted that Fury gloves was fucked up. There's a lot of mystery.
I got a question about the gloves. I have a question. So what time they're gonna pick their gloves?
We don't know that, bro. We're not even there.
No, we're not gonna be privy to that information, bro.
We're not gonna be informed of that. Come on, bro.
Man, I just wanted to see what kind of gloves that Tyson Fury was gonna wear.
It doesn't matter. He can wear the same gloves as long as they're not manipulated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he can wear the same gloves. What he had, Paffin?
Yeah, but I think Patton Sports are banned in the UK, right?
I mean, I think they're associated with the Mexican. They're associated with the WBC, first of all.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're removing padding and pulling the Panama Lewis, then it becomes an issue. Or you basically placing your hand in there incorrectly per the boxing rules, then that's a problem.
Yep.
I feel like across the board, the just me personally, I feel like across the board, all horsehair gloves need to be outlawed.
And I believe, you know, wasn't that the case with Floyd Mayweather and Oscar?
Yeah, that was the case with McDonald too.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of gloves McDonald was trying to wear. I don't know what
he was trying to wear those Everlast MXs.
Hey,
He was trying to wear some goddamn winter mitts,
used, bro.
Huh?
Them joints look like it was already used and shit. Like Floyd, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Those are the Everlast MX gloves. You can Google them right now. They're horsehair gloves.
and they continue to keep him in boxing.
They do.
So regardless if some of the fighters reject them or not, they still tend to keep. I mean, they still around.
I think Grant makes the best gloves, though.
You may think so, but when it comes
you think Everlast makes the best gloves, then?
No, I ain't say that.
No,
I'm just saying.
Everybody has a preference.
Yeah, everybody has a preference to what glove feels right for them to step into the ring with. NY Sports on deck. WCS, do you think that weight is good enough for Wilder? Once again, if you're asking me as far as him putting on weight with muscle, with new, with fresh nutritionists, yeah, I believe he's in control of it because at 209 he was knocking motherfuckers out. So power is not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is also my question, World. I think last time he wasn't eating the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? The bulk of the 231. You know what I'm saying? I think now the nutritionists, they're putting more healthy foods in his body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I agree. You know, that's why he hired him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he hired him. And he looked chiseled, man. He looked like a black Adonis up in that motherfucker. Like he ready to walk to the Coliseum.
Yeah, bro, he ready to rumble, man. Ready to go.
I can say I seen him turn the corner on the tunnel. Shit, there ain't no energy like that. But we'll see what plays out with this referee change. We'll see what plays out with the judge change, man. You never gave your take on it, there, Dion. You know, what do you think? Do you believe on what your instinct is telling you that they're up to something again and they're just gonna blatantly do it in our faces once more and say fuck it?
They're gonna try and run the same gambit, but not the same way.
Yeah.
Because I hate to say it, but I will say it. You have 3 American judges and you have a Hispanic referee now. Even though you had the 3 American judges, I don't see them being with the Americans.
Man, we know why they was free, homie. Look at this skin complexion, man.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm answering the question. So I'm giving you why I'm giving you my point of view on it. You know, the WBC and even in this, all of the heat that the WBC has been taking over the last 4 or 5 months over their different decisions that they've made, adaptations to certain fighters' allegiance that they have to their country, where it is.
I mean, the WBC.
That's not hard to beat. That's not hard. I mean, we've been giving the WBA their fair share, but hell, WBC been trumping most of the shit that they've been doing outside of the lady referee with the bad scorecard in that fight.
Bird.
Huh?
Her last name was Bird.
Yeah, outside of her.
Let me get to this comment. NY Sports, I agree, bro. You made a good point. He say I was just worried about the quickness, the power is always there. How I look at that is this is the heavyweight division, and it's a lot of fighters that come in there much heavier than Deontay Wilder and still get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And one blessing that we know that Wilder was given was power. And a lot of heavyweights don't have power like that. They can work themselves up to the knockout, but Deontay Wilder has a 1-quarter hitter. He had 1-quarter hitter, man. So him putting on that weight, I think it's gonna work just fine for the division he's in. He's just gonna take his ring IQ to apply that shit, dog.
Healthy weight though.
He's gonna
bulky, healthier weight, bro.
Yeah,
eating the right foods. Like last time, I think they was just letting him eat anything. just to put the weight on.
And then at the same time too, it's not like Wilder has equivalent high output like the other heavyweights in the division.
He
has the lowest output. So it's not like his muscular endurance is just really gonna take a large effect. It's not like he's throwing 1,000 punches like Kownacki,
like Evander Holyfield, or like Mike Tyson, bro. Like
I was just speaking of the current heavyweights that are in the division. Like Kownacki is gonna come in. I think the first Helenius fight, he threw like 1,000 punches and still got knocked out.
Yeah, keep going, Dion. I ain't hear you.
I said it's not like that he has a high output like Kownacki, because I think Kownacki threw like 1,000 punches and still got knocked
out. Yeah, Ariola threw like 1,000 punches. They broke the heavyweight punching record. Him and Ariola, right?
No, him and Helenius the first fight.
Yeah, I'm saying him and Ariola, they broke the highest.
They broke the heavyweight record. I think they threw like 1,000 punches apiece.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
I think Wilder averages like 34 punches a round though.
Yeah. Todd Swindle on deck. Wilder put the weight on the right way. You got to remember, it took him almost 2 years to get to this weight. Yep. Absolute facts. He did it the right way.
Almost 20 months.
Mass correctly.
It was almost 20 months. We've been almost 20 months since the last fight.
Yeah, he built the weight correctly, and you can see in his physique.
I'm just waiting on tomorrow, man. I'm just waiting for tomorrow. Man, this shit gonna be crazy, bro.
Jay said, I think the ref should have been Harvey Dock. But I don't know if he does Vegas fights.
Now, I don't trust none of these referees, man. You can't trust,
especially in Vegas.
You can't trust none of these. I don't care who they are.
The only ref that I would love to see, but he's too small to do it, is Steve Willis.
I don't know, man. Steve Willis give you those eyeballs. He
gonna let you know what's going on.
He gonna get through that motherfucker. One eye gonna be looking left and one gonna be looking right, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know he's a stand-up comedian?
What?
Yeah, he was a stand-up comedian. I seen a little bit.
Put it in YouTube. He got some stuff on YouTube.
Damn, dog. You know who I would like to ref this fight if he was still living? Mills Lane, man.
Yeah.
Best referee.
Man. Mills Lane got into action too much, though, man.
Man, he's a prime Marine. What you expect, dog? Devil dog. Hey up. My boy Mills Lane. Shout out, rest in peace, Mills Lane, man. Gone but not forgotten. Who else outside Willis that you would like to see referee this fight? Don't say Kenny Bayless.
Don't say Kenny Bayless. Don't say Robert Byrd.
What about Tony Weeks, bro?
Yeah, damn, you stole my pick. I was going to say Tony Weeks.
What about Tony Weeks? I think Tony Weeks would have did.
Please don't be no Jack.
Good job, man.
Tony Weeks don't be no Jack Reaper, man. He does, but he gets in the way a lot too, man. He won't let him mix it up sometimes.
What you trying to do? You trying to have the referee stand outside the ropes?
But do y'all like around? No, man. But Tony Weeks, you know, there's a lot of times where he asserts himself in certain fights as well, man. I know you want fighters to stay to your rules and stay within the clean, but at the same time, you'll get in and you trying to break the clinches quick and all that different shit, man. If you're gonna break the clinch, break the clinch. But get the fuck out the way, man. Keep the action going. It's certain refs that keep the action flowing throughout a fight. And then it's some that's disruptive. Like Robert Byrd, if he had to warn you, he gonna take down near 45 seconds to warn you. And then now
I know who you looking for, Dion. I know who you looking for. You're looking for a Lawrence Cole. Lawrence Cole allowed motherfuckers to get beat to an oblivion. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
but that's why we
damn near the skull cracked open. I mean,
Fury should be to get his ass whooped bad, man.
Hey, man, glaze, man. Glaze.
Eye for eye, shout. We'll see if it, we'll see if it goes down that way. I mean, I just think Tony Weeks in that Marcus Brown and Jack Badu Jack rather.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus
I mean,
Brown,
I just think that was a brutal fight they was in with that 12-6 cut on Marcus Brown head, and Tony Weeks, he did a damn good job. But I think one of the worst referees that just act like he had on motherfucking bifocals in that bitch was Kenny Bayless. All the dirty tactics that Tyson Fury got away with in the rematch, dog.
That Floyd Mayweather referee, Kenny Bayless?
I mean, look, his rapport with Floyd Mayweather is different than what he did in the ring with Wilder Fury, dog. Like, that's Floyd Mayweather's referee right there, Kenny Bayless.
That's his guy.
I'm pretty sure he's been over to eat and all that shit. But the way he refereed that fight with the shit that Tyson Fury was doing to the Wilder, all the dirty shit, man, he act like he couldn't see a thing.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about that tomorrow. It's on and popping, man. The weigh-ins are over. They're going to eat some steak, and it's going down, man. Period.
Yep. Going down tomorrow.
What do y'all think about Jared Anderson? Can he be the successor to Deontay Wilder?
He's my next heavyweight that I'm gonna get behind.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he can. But I'm not sure though.
I mean, let me take that back. He's gonna be my next American heavyweight that I get behind. Cause I'm behind Sanchez. Sanchez finna fuck a job up. And you know how I feel about Cuban fighters. I support all Cuban fighters.
What's some strong points you see in Jared Anderson?
I know he can box.
What's some strong points as far as him being competitive with the current heavyweights and making his name relevant?
Lightning accurate, piercing jab.
Okay. What about his cardio though? You think he has suspect cardio or not?
Well, I mean, I think he just had his first 10-rounder, his last outing, and I think he almost went the distance with that guy. But I think it was a late stoppage. So, he's still up and coming, as far as his ring output. I mean, his round output. But, I think it's enough. It's enough.
Hey, well, I'm gonna see y'all guys later, man.
It's enough.
Hey, appreciate you putting up, brother Boxing Talk.
Oh.
Enjoy your chow, man.
Thank you, man.
For sure.
It's enough gatekeeper heavyweights under the top rank banner to do something. To get him where he needs to be. Cause I feel like, you got Oscar Rivas, you got Brian Jennings, they gonna keep him in rotation. So, they gonna make, and I wouldn't be surprised if they, try to bring some of those washed up, not the washed up heavyweights. I wouldn't be surprised him and Eddie Hearn match up some of his upcoming heavyweights over there, like Alan Babbitt, Fabio Wardley, and some of those up and coming UK guys just to get him some on the job training.
You think he's ready for Herkovic?
Not yet. Not yet.
I feel Herkovic is another one of these fighters that's people are boosting up to do.
I need to see Herkovic and Hunter first.
Yeah.
I need to see, because Michael Hunter needs some opponents. So, and I know they were barking at each other some time back. So I need to see Hunter Herkovic.
Jay say Harvey is the best ref because of his size. He's clear and firm and doesn't get in the way. Kill. Todd said, how about the Big Show ref the fight? The only thing about the Big Show is the difference between wrestling entertainment and motherfucking real life boxing. You know what I'm saying? As much as I don't want to say it's a script, it's some script in professional boxing, just like wrestling entertainment. It depends on what your name is. You know what I'm saying? I get it though, there, Todd. Jay said, I need to see Anderson in there with the real one first. He might be a real one first. Might be Daniel Dubois. Him and Daniel Dubois would be a good fight because, you know, I believe right now Jared Anderson has better boxing skills than Daniel Dubois. Dubois, he just come off a knockout, but he gives me that Joshua vibe, very predictable, robotic. We've seen him keep his head in the same location and was a target for Joe Joyce. He has to fix that. He has to fix it, bro. And then you're gonna come back and get a knockout and say you're ready for a title shot against who? Who? Fury, Wilder, Usyk, who? Joshua? I mean, who are you ready for a title shot? You just got stopped. The fuck you talking about? You got hit in the eye too much. What the fuck is this dude? That's just like Anthony Yard, man. I always knew Anthony Yard was a bit. I don't know, man. It's just something about that guy. I say I don't know about him going all the way. You know, he gets knocked out with a jab. He said, I need to see Anderson there. Okay. D Hodges, OG on deck. What's good with you, D Hodges? What up, World Combat Sports and panel in chat? Fight Jorsa White or Ortiz or Sanchez next if he wins. That'd be a good fight, Dillian Whyte, because Dillian Whyte, he's reckless.
I mean, but hold on. We're not gonna feed him the contenders right now, are we? Because basically all four of the people you just named are contenders. I'm just asking.
You talking about Dillian Whyte? Who are you talking about contenders?
Yeah, Joyce, White, Ortiz, and Sanchez.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much all those guys are contenders. So we gonna feed them that. We gonna feed them that fast?
Some fighters get put in a position like that, man. If the promotion believes in them like that, you know, some fighters they believe in that can take that step up. Dubois is just like Efe. They're the same. I could say they're statues. They can be boxing statues, mannequins. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is the heavyweight division. You don't find a lot of fighters with crazy overextended head movement. It's the heavyweight fucking division.
Yeah.
You know, everybody can't have their head movement like Joe Frazier did with that crazy ass defense he had. You know, I mean, Muhammad Ali got hit a lot, to be honest.
Yeah. Or young Tyson when he was using that.
Mike Tyson came in there side to side lateral movement before you know it, he done stuck you to the body and came up top.
Yeah. So Tyson used to come in there with that. It used to be funny.
Yeah, it was entertaining to watch, though. I give him that. And Tyson had a chin, an underestimated chin at one point in his career. At one point. Supreme Beast say Yard. Let me see. Where you at? Yard got bad habits, bad training habits, and bad coaching.
Well,
hey man, lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp and lions never sparred.
Look, you right, Supreme. He didn't want to spar. How you gonna come in here with no sparring partner? What the fuck, dog? Your shadow was laughing at you, dog. You was up there shadow boxing all that time. Your shadow like, man, you about to get fucked up. You know that. You need to be in there sparring there, Anthony.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Even though he had Kovalev fucked up, but you know, still. It was a few points where he had Kovalev fucked up.
But to get stopped with a jab?
With a jab, man. I hate seeing that video all the time because I still remember that guy in the background.
Yeah, man. I mean, was it real or was it not? But man, I can't even go into detail. I mean, I don't fucking know. I say the same thing, Dion, about freaking Canelo stepping in there and stopping Kovalev.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he got ramen noodle legs and shit, man. Hell no. Mac of the South on deck. Salute to you, bro. He said salute WCS. Salute to you, man. Whoever don't think that boxing is scripted with some of these fights is sadly misinformed. Boxing has a script to some of these fights. It does. You and I aren't privy to the information. Just like Dion said about, certain things is going to take place with the gloves being checked and stuff like that. We'll never get no timeline review on that unless you know somebody in the camp. They're not going to tell us anything. But I can guarantee you who ain't going to be checking gloves this time around for Wilder.
JD.
It ain't going to be JD, shot.
Malik going to take that on. I think Malik is probably going to end up being the one to take that on.
Yeah. He should. No doubt. He should, definitely. Jay said, good point about the contenders. Anderson could fight Rivas or Charles Martin.
Cause like with the glove taping and all that, is the manager? I mean, is it only one person allowed, or how many people are allowed from the other camp?
It's supposed to be only one person from the team, from the opposite team in there. You know what I'm saying? That's to settle certain things. Like you never know though, man. It's supposed to be one person, but they break the rules all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they'll make a big fucking deal if two people showed up. But you have the head, you have the what they call it, the head trainer, and then the cut man. There's really no need for the cut man to be in there overseeing gloves.
Well, the reason why I asked, because I remember the footage from the second fight.
Yeah.
It was JD's in there, and then I seen Tyson Fury with all of his people in there. And it seemed like I'm just going back. And it seemed like once the taping was finished or whatever, that's when the towel went over the camera on the live feed. I still remember that. You remember when they threw the towel over the camera?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, if you have 20 people in there while they're getting their hands wrapped, and there's only one person from the other team, it's a whole lot of stuff that could be pulled over their eyes. And then especially when they throw the towel over the camera, I mean, to my recollection, I feel like it doesn't take long to wrap hands, and especially if I'm just wrapping one hand.
No, it doesn't take long to wrap hands, but we know this just wasn't about wrapping hands. This was about a lot of other shit. Gloves. Who has witnessed a fight of that magnitude where the team put a towel over the camera, and then they turn around and try to say, "Oh, well Tyson Fury didn't want y'all to see what he was his ring attire and what he was wearing out to the ring." That's bullshit, dog.
Bullshit.
That live stream is not just for the viewing audience. That live stream is for the motherfucking promotion. It's for a lot of other reasons to have, an external view on what's going on back there. I mean, come on, man. I bet if somebody walked in there brandishing a weapon, they have that shit on video.
Yep.
But we all know what it was, man. They manipulated the gloves. They cheated. And, all that is in the past fight, February 22nd last year. Like you said, it's been 22 months, man.
Yep.
That's a long ass time, dog. He said, wild about the smash furball. I thought they bought in Don House for the glove stuff. Let me tell you, without putting too much information out there, J.A., even at the biggest promotions, sometimes they do shit outside of regulations. They do shit outside of what you would hold them accountable for. I've seen it. I'm asking myself, like, don't they supposed to be doing this? When they supposed to do that? I've seen it, bro. But you don't want to be media and come on here and do a live on what you've seen. Then they say, no, so-and-so is not allowed in this arena anymore, period. While Todd said all sports are scripted, NFL, NBA, MLB, and so on. I agree to a point. You know, being that I'm not a big MLB fan, but some of the NBA titles, especially the NFL, when Tom Brady continued to win championships, I don't know who the fuck owes Tom Brady, but somebody must be in debt with him because he can't lose. What you doing over there, Dion? Trying to goddamn order some damn DoorDash?
Nah, man, I'm trying to goddamn make sure everything together for the night.
Oh, okay.
But nah, I'm good, man. I just want to see, man. I'm just eager for this card, man. Like I said, I done already paid my pay-per-view fee, but if I could have dropped a whole 100 on it because it's worth it. Even the prelims, you know, you still gonna get J-Rock,
Vladimir Hernandez.
Yeah, you're gonna get that fight, and Robisa Ramirez. You're gonna get a couple more other guys on that prelim. I mean, on that prelim card. That's gonna be like I said, this whole promotion is really worth $100.
Isn't Bartholomew? He's on this card too.
Yeah, I think one of the Bartholomew twins is on there. So I'm just hyped up for it, man.
Bruce Carrington looking in great shape too, man. He's on this. He's fighting Cesar Cantu.
Okay.
Yep, Bruce Carrington, man. He's actually one of my Facebook friends. You know, I see his timeline every now and then. And mentioning J-Rock, man, we're looking forward to see J-Rock get back on track. It's been a long time, bro.
Yeah, man. And I'll be honest with you, if J-Rock get this, I'd love to see J-Rock and Harrison.
Okay.
I love to see J-Rock and Harrison right there.
Both of them can box, you know what I'm saying? Both of them have them boxing style, yeah.
Yeah, both of them got a good boxing style, and then at the same time, you know, it's a crossroads.
So you'd rather see, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you'd rather see J-Rock face Tony Harrison instead of running it back with Jerry Hurd since he came off a loss too? You know, both of them coming off losses. All of them, rather, but I'm just saying.
I mean, honestly, you could really just throw a whole round robin tournament in there with them and throw my man in there. You could do a 4-man round robin with those 4 guys, with J-Rock, Hurd, Harrison, and my man.
Do Arias get the invite?
Who?
Luis Arias, the one that gave Hurd that smoke.
Well, you can add him. You can add Cuba Arias, but I'm trying to get my other guy that lost the mall before the draw with Castano.
Teixeira?
No, not Teixeira. He lost the Charlo twin when Charlo picked up the other 2 belts.
When Charlo picked up the other 2 belts.
Yeah.
Cause I thought
I'm gonna tell you his name. I was being lazy.
Brain fart, man. I know who you're talking about too. Man. Okay, because the WBC already had, and then he picked up the WBA and the IBF from oh my God, I cannot believe he picked up the WBA and IBF.
Rosario.
Yeah, Jason Rosario. God.
Yeah, don't throw him away.
I don't know, Shawty. Shawty.
This is all I'm saying. You got a 6-man.
He got stopped by freaking Nathaniel Gallimore, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He was stopped by Charlo, and then he came in here and got stopped by Erickson Lubin, dog.
Well, you got to throw Lubin in there. There go you a 6-man. There go you a 6-man round robin.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Erickson Lubin. Yeah.
I mean, you got a 6. I mean, because PBC has all the 154 pounders.
What did you say, man? My fault.
I said PBC has all the 154 pounders. Okay. They're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to run that Undisputed back with Castano. They're gonna have to run it back. So in the meantime,
I wish
other guys mix it up.
I wish you would. I wish you was absolutely confirmed on have to when it come to that situation. I don't know, man, because Mayor Charlo didn't give me that confidence that he wanted to run it back against Castano, dog. And you think Al Heyman gonna make him do it?
Well, bro, I know we always talk about the images of fighters and everything, but I think a lot of people, as Brad, I love Mel, I love both Charlos, but as brash and as aggressive as he comes off, if he doesn't run this right back with Castano, his persona and all that, his aura is already taking a hit, but it's gonna take an even more hit if he doesn't go right back into the Castano.
Mm.
And I love Mel. I love Mel and Paul.
I totally agree with that.
Both.
I think he's took a little chink, to the armor by not immediately calling out for a rematch with Castano. It seemed like he was a bit apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? And J8, he said, I need to see J-Rock get that Rosario rematch first. Well, I would say the same thing like for yeah, I mean, I look at Jerry Hurd. Jerry Hurd took that damn beating from J-Rock for real. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them step back in the square too. I know Rosario came in there and stopped J-Rock. And then Rosario go in there and get stopped by damn Mel Charlo. I mean, the shit go round and round. Yeah. But I like that tournament base she was talking about, man. That'll be a hell of a damn tournament for a title eliminator.
I mean, they need it. And at the same time, you can't sit on the shelf waiting on Undisputed. And let me see.
Well, we can't wait for Mel Charlo to think about what he's gonna do as a unified champion either.
Yeah, exactly. Because see, for the WBC, Lubin is really a mandatory because he's #1 in the WBC.
Yeah.
Okay. You got Michael Soro with the WBA. I haven't even seen, dude. And then you got Barkham Martsalev, #1 in the IBF. Now, I'll put it like this. Mel better not let Tim Tszyu get that best Brandon Castano fight. He better go ahead and get the fight before Tim Tszyu. Because I think Tim Tszyu gives you more problems than Castano.
Interesting.
That's just me.
And Tim Tszyu on the hunt too now.
Yeah, I like Tim.
He on the motherfucking hunt. I like him too, man. I mean, I like Tim Tszyu, bro.
And then in the WBC, you got Hurd ranked #14. And then you got Jason Rosario ranked 15.
I don't want to see Hurd and Rosario. I don't want to see it.
And then look too. I left out my bad, and I left out 3 other names in that whole 154. In all honesty, 154 could use a super series. You still got Terrell Goucher. He coming off a dominating stoppage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then you still don't forget about our guy, the towering inferno, the Sebastian Fundora.
But see, Sebastian Fundora, he's just like Tim Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? They are heavy contenders. Heavy contenders. But they are making sure they move him correctly, Dion.
I understand.
They making sure they move Sebastian Fundora correctly because they want him to be a world champion bad. But can he go in there and defeat Mel Charlo right now? I think he gets knocked out. For real. I think Mel Charlo knocks his ass out.
Well,
you know why I say that?
Yeah.
Because I look at how Jamonte Clark, who should have got the nod against Sebastian Fundora, first of all.
He should have.
Jamonte Clark fought an amazing fight, much different than what we saw against Terrell Goucher. Terrell Goucher stopped him in the second round. I could not believe it, my brother.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I was in Cincinnati. I seen Jamonte spar. I was like, Jamonte is the up and rising super welterweight. He's gonna do big things, man. And then, I've seen a shorter fighter. I think his name is Daniel Lewis. I might be wrong on that, but he fought Sebastian Fundora. I mean, short arms, short in stature, and he touched the shit out of Sebastian Fundora. He landed some incredible punches on that guy. You know, so I don't know, man. Nathaniel Gallimore had the wrong fight plan. He tried to fight him on the inside and stay there too long. He was stopped. I think Mel Charlo, man, he has enough power, enough boxing IQ to keep Sebastian Fundora honest, especially on the inside. For real.
Yeah.
I think he'll knock him out, man.
I mean, cause and then don't forget about Charles Conwell. Don't forget about Brandon Adams after his victory over the hard-hitting Ukrainian guy that they were hyping, Boachuk. Then you know King Mitch's homeboy Ted Cheeseman, who fights in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of names in that super welterweight division that can make for a damn good tournament. And shout out to Bad News. You know what I'm saying? He just had some, you know, situation arose. Shout out to Soul City Boxing, and you know where he said he ducked out of a fight because he was basically told to fake an injury. You know, and he didn't want to do that. And then after faking the injury, he ended up not getting the fight, so he lost out on 2 paydays. But that's no knock on Charles Conwell. That's, you know, we were just talking about how boxing is scripted sometimes. That's a perfect example right there. So Charles had to go out there, and shout out to Marcus, Ohio Run Boxing, man. We had a conversation about this. He was enlightening me on some of the shit that was going on in his backyard. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much said that Charles Conwell had to fight on the regional fight card at a lower tier opponent, you know, to pick up that check. But he's still a contender. Like you said, he's still a motherfucking contender, bro. You know, Charles Conwell, Sebastian Fundora, Tim Tszyu, Ted Cheeseman. God damn.
Carlos Adames.
Erickson Lubin.
Carlos Adames.
Yeah, man. That 54 division.
Jesse Vargas.
What Jesse Vargas we talking about now?
Huh?
What Jesse Vargas we talking about now? Who did he fight already?
Well, they got him number 9 and they got him number 8 at 154 under the WBC.
Yeah, I know. I ain't talking about the rankings, but which Jesse Vargas this again? I just want clarification. It's not the same one who fought Mikey, was it?
Make sure.
Not Mikey. Adrian Broner.
Yeah, I think he moved up to 54.
I'm not really looking forward to seeing him fight. He seems like a fighter good enough to be a gatekeeper or something, you know, whenever he get to that status. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I thought. I was just being a little bit facetious, man. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man. And I don't mean to get off track of, you know, Wilder Fury, man, but you know how we do, man. We'll talk boxing and we'll get to talking about a whole lot of different stuff, man. But I'll be honest with you. If Kali Sauerman can get his shit together, heavyweight, welterweight, and 140 needs a super series.
Yeah, Mikey Garcia fought Jesse Vargas. That's the same one. He fought him at 47. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, he done moved up to 54 now.
Yeah, he about to fight Sandor Martin, you know, at 54, man. 38-2. Okay.
Another one of them Eddie Hearn productions.
No, I'm talking about Mikey Garcia. He's about to fight.
Okay.
He's about to fight Sandor Martin.
So Mikey gonna fight at 54?
No, 47. I was just cross-threading thoughts out loud. You know what I'm saying? But Mikey Garcia is about to fight this guy, which that's a kick rock fight. He's fighting a 10-rounder too. I'm like, okay, whatever. But Jesse Vargas, to answer your question, let me see if he has a fight coming up. Now, Jesse Vargas, he doesn't have a fight. His last fight was February 2020, dog. So I don't know what's going on with him unless he's preparing for that 54. And I don't see a fight scheduled for him, dog.
Yeah. You know, and then he's at 54. You talking about you don't see a fight scheduled for Jesse Vargas?
No, I don't see nothing scheduled for Jesse Vargas, man.
Okay. You know, Carlos Ocampo that moved up. Charles Conway.
Stop it. That's just like mentioning Jeff Horn at 50.
Hey, look, these guys got to get active. If we're gonna get what we need to get in the sport of boxing, these guys got to get active. I don't need to see you 1 year and then you can took off 3 years and you just ain't trying to stay active, bro. That's not a way to get your name up or to move up the rankings.
What's good, OG? Eclipse in the house, man. 3:30 on deck. Peace, WCS gang, panel, and chat. Salute to you, my brother. Always, man. Respect. Appreciate you pulling up. Jake on deck. He said we ought to get body bagged. Okay, you know, make sure you pull back up on the post-fight recap. Don't be a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. Make sure you pull back up for the post-fight recap so we can clarify what you meant exactly. Bagged as in getting a heavy bag with the money in it, or you have to clarify what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got to, man, because we not hearing that shit over here, bro. You can take that to one of them UK channels, man. Coogan Cassius, he'd love to have you. Go on over there.
Jake Edwards seemed like he's a UK boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? With a name like Jake Edwards. Jake Edwards. Absolutely appreciate your presence and attendance. But I look at 54 and 135 as the two hottest divisions right now. And not to mention,
I don't know about 35, bro. Like,
yeah, man, they got some nice ones. I mean,
it's top heavy though. It's top heavy. Outside.
I agree. You're right. It is top heavy, but I said interesting divisions.
Yeah. I got
you. You have some big names out there. You have the Devin Haney's. You have the Gervonta Davis, and I have to regurgitate this with caution. You have the Ryan Kappen, Lion Garcia. You know. You have Richard Comey still in the hunt. Jojo Diaz is now there. You have Teofimo Lopez, who's a unified champion. I mean, you have some fights to be made there, dog. You have George Kambosos waiting his turn to fight. All that shit, dog.
Don't forget about our guy Mendy now.
Yeah. Is he? I mean, is he? Who is Mendy coming in range of fighting though?
He gotta fight somebody
with a name like who?
I mean, top rank recycle everything else. So you know, they might as well go and put him in there with Francisco Patera or throw him in there with Rivera. Or I don't want to feed Nakatani to him, but.
You just said the division was top heavy now.
Yeah,
you dipping down below the motherfucking Mason Dixon.
I feel you. It's still top heavy. I understand. I'll take it back. It's enough name. I agree with you. It's enough names in there for a lot of action to be going.
Yeah, I would say Nakatani, but the way he looked and taking that loss against not only Teofimo Lopez, but the punishment he took against freaking Felix Verdejo, who is now locked up and facing life, and then the beatdown he took against Vasily Lomachenko, dog. Yeah. Good Lord. And just to think, he was 18-0 when he fought Tio, dog.
Yeah.
He only has 3 losses on it. I mean, 2 losses on his record. But they was brutal losses, man. You know, was brutal.
They've been recycling Linares, so you know you might as well hit Oscar up. Oscar ain't got nothing going, man. Throw him in there with Linares.
Yeah, Linares built to be recycled, though. You know we're talking about the dude who had 5 motherfucking knockout losses. All his losses was knockouts until he ran into Devin Haney. Well, I'm just saying, all his losses was KOs, dog.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you get Linares, you make a statement, and you get him out of here. It seemed like Linares been a springboard at 135 for the longest.
Yeah, I agree with that. He has, man. But I don't know, man. I think he could have did more against Haney than just hurt him in the 10th round, dog.
Yeah.
If somebody's quick and elusive up top, what do? You go to the body, bro. Come on, man. Jake said by the Undertaker. Andy Ruiz said Bomb Squad. Spell it correctly, dog. Don't let me take you to school. Bomb is spelled B-O-M-B in this particular case right here, over here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to spell first now. And since I have to go there, squad is with a Z. Okay? Is with a Z. So therefore, you fucking up already. Jake said, "Yup, UK fight fan. I'm a gypsy." Okay, if you're a gypsy, so be it. Let me do you a favor. Let me drop the link in there so you can join the panel. Let's see if you are talking genuine shit from the live chat. They go the link for you right there.
He chatting shit.
Yeah, they go the link for you on a Friday before you go out to the local pub. Since you're a UK fight fan and you're a gypsy, I know the gypsies like getting wasted on a Friday. Join the panel, friend. Join the panel. I have a lot of questions about your boy, the bombastic, fat dumpling noodle Tyson Fury, the most disgraceful boxer in the sport. Come on, click the link, man. Go ahead. What you got planned for this evening, bro?
Nothing, man. I'm just chilling right now. We got a whole lot of different functions later on tonight. We got a cigar kickback. Got a 90s party, and also the grown folks gentlemen's club having a big soiree. So I'll be there.
Okay, how the restore going though?
My spot almost done, man. And then my 2 cars, I put my cars down because I had to acquire me a couple more acres of land. So once I get that together, I'll pick my restore back up on my car.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
That's what's up, man. Doing big things, shot.
Got to, man. I'm planning for retirement because 55, I'm sitting down, bro. I'm not gonna be on nobody else's clock. 55 until it's time for me to take my 6 feet deep nap.
Yeah,
it's gonna be me. I ain't gonna be on nobody else's clock. I'm gonna be on mine.
Yes, sir.
I'm preparing now.
I hear you on that, man. Everybody want to properly prepare for retirement. But then when you get to that point of retirement, you say, do I really want to get out? I got 2 more years to make this money. I'm making good money. I know my pops was like that. My pops didn't want to retire, man, but he was forced to.
Well, I got traumatized, man. I watched both of my parents work into their 70s, and I made that decision early in life that nah. I saw my parents work all their lives. So I was like, nah, that ain't finna be me.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. I mean, I seen Pops say over and over again, when he was going to get to that point to retire, and he was a GM employee.
Mm-hmm.
And, he ended up putting, I think, over 45 years into GM, only to be forced to retire due to health issues. And when he retired, he passed away in 5 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He really didn't get a chance to retire, to enjoy none of his retirement. He was forced to retire from health issues, and then we have memorial service in November.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, because actually tomorrow will be 12 years since I lost my father. So yeah, man, my dad had retired from 2 different companies.
What? Okay.
Yeah, because when I was born, I'm an old man, baby. When I was born, my father was 52.
All right, got you.
So he hadn't already retired, and then he had worked up until I graduated college, and then he retired again, and then 4 or 5 years after that, he kicked. So, I mean, not college, after I graduated high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But he did it the right way. He left a good legacy for us. He left us with everything. But that ain't the part that I remember. I remember all that he put into us because I have a large number of siblings. So,
so what you say?
Like I said, I got a large number of siblings, and he was there for all of us. And
I hear that,
was the baby. So,
if I had it to do over again, man, I definitely put like 7 or 8 out there, man. Because I'm just saying, like
he tripled that.
Dang. Dang, dog.
It's 12 boys and 10 girls. So
what? Oh shit.
Yeah, he had his first child at 19, and I came at 52.
Dang.
But but my daddy was a baby boomer. He was born in 32 though. So
I hear that, man. I just thought about that omen.
Yeah.
Like it's a blessing to have your kid. It's a blessing in to a certain point. If it's not any distant end influence with child support, taken away from your life and all that. But I just looked at child support, as being the most expensive damn payout that you can imagine. Some people, instead of them working themselves for retirement, they work themselves just to, pay child support on babies they having. I never thought that was logical.
It's not, because man, because look at it. I mean, we are wise enough to know now. All right, the 18 years you pay that child support. Just imagine if you were putting that money into a Roth IRA and letting it grow.
Yeah.
So, because that's crazy. So, that's what it is, man. It's just, but that comes with growth and that comes with knowledge. It seems like is it a I ain't trying to swap subject, but is it a UFC card tonight?
Let me check.
Because I know they're doing. I'm still here sitting here watching ESPN, and they're doing UFC interviews and stuff.
You said tonight or tomorrow?
Well, I'm asking tonight because it has. Yeah, I'm watching it on ESPN Plus.
Is it a new one or old one? Let me turn.
It looks new.
Let me check this out right quick.
Because I know how you are, and I know you need something to watch.
I mean, I've been trying to spin up my knowledge on grappling. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching the grappling tournaments and stuff like that. Let me try to find ESPN, man.
It says Mackenzie Dern versus Rodriguez.
Oh, Mackenzie Dern, that's females then.
Yeah.
So if they have females as the main event, wow, I'm surprised they having a Friday night, but sometimes they do.
Well, the Saturday night is booked up, so it wouldn't be bad to get some in Friday night.
Mackenzie Dern, she's a freaking BJJ world champion, right?
Ooh.
Like she's a bad chick. Like she's an ADCC BJJ world champion. So she's one of the ones who I told people, she was gonna have problems transitioning over to MMA because her boxing was crappy. Like her BJJ game was top notch, but her boxing sucked, and she finally took an L. And she's improving, you know what I'm saying? She took a little time away from the sport, had a kid, and came back. But she's still trying to fight her way to the top. You know what I'm saying? But she's a bad chick on the ground, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're fighting tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the evening. So
okay.
Yeah. And then you know your boy has enough nerve to try and put a card up on the same day as Wilder Fury, don't he? We're not even studying it, but you know, he tried, he attempted.
Yeah, you talking about Edelina?
Yeah, Edelina.
Yeah. Yeah. He do some dumb shit, don't he?
I don't know why, man.
I mean, everybody and their mama gonna be tuned into that fight card, dog. Come on, man.
I mean,
everybody and their mama, bro.
I want to know what his motive was and why his dad didn't stop him. Like, why waste money on that day?
You thought he was actually serious? You know how Eddie Hearn has to be the center of attention. I don't think he was ever serious about that shit. I just think he was basically puppetizing the media like he did with the Fury Joshua, trilogy. Not trilogy, undisputed fight. I just think he wanted to be in the media, dog. That's just my assumption, bro. Yeah, she's fighting. They're fighting tomorrow. Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fighting tomorrow. I see my girl on here. Yeah. They're not big names, but that's what I like about the UFC. They put on some main events with fighters who aren't big names in the sport, and they allow them to headline a fight card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I that's what I do appreciate about what they do. But you have Brown versus Gooden, Elliott versus Nikolai, fighters that no one really knows like that. You know what I'm saying? No one really knows these fighters unless you pay attention to the UFC. Period.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to check out this Eddie Hearn card, man. I know he has a card. I just want to see how trash it is. I won't even announce who on it. If you decide to do it, that's on you. I just want to see who on it.
So Eddie Hearn, that's how much attention I haven't paid to it. So he actually throwing a card tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Oh, and what time is it coming on? It's coming on early in the day or what? What it can't be coming.
I'm gonna make sure now.
So I can see him doing it with that UK time, because then he'll still get a little bit of viewership. As far as it breaking record, nah, that shit. Who's the main?
I don't think he'll get viewership, because he might get UK viewership, but he's not gonna get United States viewership on the zone, because college football is gonna take all the time. Everybody gonna watch college football up until the first prelim.
Yeah.
So oh, come on, man.
Enlighten us, man. Enlighten us.
You have Liam Beefy Smith.
Oh, wow.
versus Anthony Fowler. You got Ted Cheeseman versus Troy Williamson.
Yo, your boy Mitch boy.
Carry-on Conway versus James Metcalf. Shannon Courtenay versus Jamie Mitchell for the women's. That's the only title fight on the card for the women's WBA Women's Bantamweight Championship. I don't know the rest of these guys, so I'm not even gonna give them no play.
Jake Edwards said that was a big fan. I can't go live. I got my kids running around. It's okay, Jake. It's all good, bro. It ain't personal. But your link is out there for your accessibility. You don't have to come on camera. Miss TT on deck. What's good with you? Thanks for pulling up.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Scotty?
Yeah, what's up?
Huey Fury is that Tyson's fight?
Huh?
What was Huey Fury present at the weigh-in today?
You talking about the curly haired dude was out of shape, just like his brother? I mean, just like Tyson, Tyson Fury.
Oh nah, okay, nah. I was talking about Huey. Is Huey got the curly hair?
I think the only one who lost hair was Tyson and his pops.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I was about to say if Huey
Hold on,
Fury is at Tyson's fight and he fights next weekend, he gonna get his ass knocked out.
Hold on for a second.
He fights Christian Hammer next weekend.
Oh, Huey.
Yeah, Huey.
That's how much I don't pay attention to
Okay.
him. Huey Fury. No, he wasn't at the fight. Hell no.
Okay.
But Tyson Fury's the other guy was there with him. The out of shape motherfucker. That's his family, ain't it? That's his brother, ain't it?
Yeah, cousin or something like that.
Cousin, brother. Yeah, he just as out of shape as. I just think they just be drinking their ass off, man, and just be doing stupid shit, boy. For real.
Man, it's like 4 boxing cards next weekend.
So Huey Fury is the first cousin of Tyson Fury,
Gotcha.
which I knew they was related, but I just didn't care, to even. What is the other curly haired dude? Because Huey Fury, I'll take that back. He doesn't have curly hair. He got straight hair. What's the other fat guy with curly hair that was at the weigh-ins with Fury today?
I think that's his brother. That's the one that's always with him.
But don't he box too?
Nah, he doesn't box.
I could have sworn I seen his fat ass in the ring. With all that weight,
he probably jumped in after the fight was over, but he doesn't box though.
I know that motherfucker like a linebacker. When I ran into Tyson Fury at Starbucks when he was trying to run away, he was right there standing beside me, and that motherfucker is. It just seemed like they drink nothing but goddamn whiskey and man, them motherfuckers look like Jake Funny, dog.
Them guys look like they drink nothing but Mad Dog 2020 and Thunderbird,
and get in a fight with one another.
Yeah.
Jake said trash card. Hey, man, that's Eddie Hearns, dog.
That's your boy. And he got another one coming back next Saturday for you. Mikey fights next Saturday with on DAZN. And his card is just as trash.
I know Mikey basically set himself up by taking time away from the sport to handle legal matters with Top Rank. But to come back and at this stage in your boxing career to fight somebody like Martin, that's after you have came off a fight with Errol Spence and Jesse Vargas at least. I don't know what this fight is for. Like, what are you doing, dog?
Is it to shake the ring rust off or what?
I don't know, man, but he's Mikey Garcia. He's a 4th division champ. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you got to have some pull somewhere. Or he might have enough money to say, fuck it, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised there because I think DAZN paid him $7 million for that last fight on DAZN.
God damn, that's some good money. He got paid what against Errol Spence? Like 10 a dime?
Yeah, he got paid real good for there.
Yeah, he got paid
real
good.
They packed AT&T out.
God damn, shawty.
For that master class.
Well, he living real good right now because I know he invested his money well because when he left the sport, he was doing real estate and shit like that. So I know he living good right now, man.
Yeah. And man, I'm just ready for this back half of the year, though, man. I don't want to get too much into it, man. But this last 3 months of this year is gonna be exciting, bro. I just pray everybody comes in the ring healthy. No delays. I want all these fights to come back to back to back. I think we're ending the year with 4 pay-per-views, if I'm not mistaken, after this one.
There's some out there. It's some big fights just out there. Whether COVID strikes or whatever for some of them, we'll see. We'll absolutely see, man.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead. You know how I like to always throw stuff out early. I think Tank Roller is gonna be Mayweather Vladimir.
What? What?
I think it's gonna be Tank's first master class. I think it's gonna be Tank's first.
I don't even think Rolly has the goddamn boxing ability as Vladimir did.
No. I mean, when I say that, I mean
make it a master class like that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Tank is gonna make it the master class performance that Mayweather gave Vladimir. What up, Luke?
What up with it, bro?
Well, I ain't know you know my boy Scotty, man. That's my dog right there, Scotty.
What's that? Nah, man, I just seen the live and I saw you on the live. That what made me hit the link.
That's my partner right there, man.
Hey, appreciate you pulling up there, bro. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Ready to watch the fight, man. Been waiting on the fight. I seen y'all had the Wilder weigh in on the thumbnail, so you know I'm a Wilder fan too. You know what I'm saying? Dion know, you know. So shit, I can't wait. Been waiting on the fight, man. Y'all was just talking about what y'all was talking about. I ain't trying to get off subject.
Nah, man. We were just talking about all the other fights that that's coming up end of the year, man. But Scotty, man, he one of my partners, man. He good people, man. Ask him some questions, let him cook.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he tuned in because of the thumbnail. So I definitely have to get your take on this fight. It's one of the biggest heavyweight fights that's going
of all
down.
times. I think it might turn into one of the biggest heavyweight fights of all time, just because of how much anticipation they had on the fight. You know, all the allegations surrounding the fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about this and talking about that. So you know they got together again. Now we got a third fight, man. It's gonna be a spectacular event. I already know, man. I wish I could go to Vegas, but you know. It's all good.
That's all the shit.
It's all good. I'm gonna hit that like Deontay said. I'm gonna click that button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay-per-view that mug.
So Deontay coming in at 238.
Yep.
What do you think about that weight, man?
230 ain't too heavy. You know what I'm saying? He is 6'7". I like it because you know he trying to inflict more pain. To me, he never had a stamina issue. A lot of people say Deontay got a stamina issue, but I never seen him have a stamina issue, you know what I'm saying, outside of this last fight that he just had. So, you know, I think it's gonna be all right. Just, you know, he's done it before. This ain't the first time he done bulked up.
Yeah, and I think he did it the right way, which a lot of people was mentioning early on in the telecast. He did the right way. He looked like he's in tremendous shape. It ain't like he ever came to the ring out of shape, but I think he's going to turn over well with his power and speed and boxing ability.
Me too, man. You know, he's long. Work off that jab, go to the body, man, and aim for his chest and not his head, because he got real good feints. Believe it or not, Tyson Fury has good feints. You know what I'm saying? So if he aim for the chest and not the head, he'll hit him every time. Because, you know, Deontay be out there head hunt sometimes.
Yeah.
So, you know.
All the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, if he just bring it down just a little, when he duck, he'll catch it. Even though he going to catch him anyway. I feel like it ain't going past 8, in my opinion. Wilder in 8. No more than 8. If it go to distance, it's going to be a great fight. But I just feel like Wilder got more to prove. And looking at the time when he was mad at Dominique Brazil and Stavern, just two of his fights, when he came in the fight mad, trying to prove something, he got them 2 guys out of there real quick. I'm talking about the Stavern rematch and the Dominique Brazil fight. He got them out of there real quick. So
he looked a bit immortal, man. I mean, when he fought,
and Spuka too, he got Spuka out of there quick too. All 3 of them had to get out of there real quick.
Yeah, he caught Spuka with a right hook. It was pretty, counter right hook, man. That shit was pretty. But I think he lined up Dominique Brazil real nice for that blind too. Pop.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's just him going in there being angry. I feel like having a different approach, because he said his mind is real violent. He keeps saying it every time they ask him. So, you know, I'm just waiting to see, man. I'm just like everybody else, man. I'm on the edge of my seat looking for the popcorn.
Yeah, motherfuckers gonna be goddamn stalling hours away tomorrow. Like, hey, what time is it? What time? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I missed the weigh-in today. I was mad as hell. I had to go back and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, it was just the weigh-ins. It was just the weigh-ins, though. It wasn't as intense. Like, it would have been good. It would have been good if we got them within distance, at least about at least 4 feet, 3 or 4 feet apart. You know.
Yeah, he did come up there like he wanted to do something.
Hey, can I answer that question that Jake Elwood asked?
Go ahead in the chat.
Hey, Jake, is a pig's pussy pork?
So you guys think Fury cheated? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You do the bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit.
So
They act like they didn't see them gloves looking like this. People just act like they didn't see what they saw.
You know, they can overlook it, but people act like just because he won the fight, he should get a pass on what we actually visualize, what we seeing on there. That's outside. That's outside the normality of boxing. Gloves don't supposed to move like that.
Right. That's what I said. And then they know it's horsehair. He doing it with the horsehair gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And they already talking about that shit. They already now saying something wrong with his glove right now.
Yeah. We're gonna get that shit out the way because they had to do glove selection today.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's popping, man. I'm pretty sure T. Wilder on top of it.
Yeah. So I can't wait, man. To be honest with you, I really can't wait. I'm way more excited than I've been for a lot of fights. And I think the Charlo Castaño fight, that was a really good fight. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know going into that fight was gonna be that good.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good fight, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for some fireworks. I'm looking for Wilder to take his head off. I'm looking for Fury to come out there and then be running all around the ring, dodging that right hand.
I'm looking for Fury to goddamn be stretched out, looking at the light, sunbathing under that bitch while the referee count the motherfucking shit out. That's all I'm looking for.
You ready to get him out of there?
I want that motherfucker to be shitting on himself and goddamn foaming at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck him, man.
Get him the fuck out of here.
You want him to get up out of there.
It ain't no love, man. It don't matter how many UK fans in the live chat. For me, when you cheat a sport like boxing, though, where you see Jerry McLean all the time, you see Adonis Stevie, you see cats like Dong Koo Kim. It's plenty of people that died in the sport. We just had that female, Cepeda die in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, man, I'm telling you, the punishment they take with them gloves and sparring, and also the punishment you take in the ring, man, that shit is serious.
Yeah, it's serious. And he's making a mockery of the sport, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy to pay a person off. You know, I ain't trying to accuse nobody of nothing, but it just say if you was somebody like a trainer and the other team came to you like, hey man, I give you whoop de whoop if you just give them this water right here.
Yeah,
man, I give you 30,000, 40. You know, I don't know how much. You know, whatever his limit is. Everybody got a number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a number. So whatever he hit that number with, and then he like he'll give him. Now,
put that Benadryl in there. Put 3 more in there.
You feel me? You feel me? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm glad we got a third fight because he tried to weasel his way out of that fight.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? He tried to weasel his way out of that contract like he did Klitschko.
Yeah.
But
you know, shout out to Team Bomb Squad for having their paperwork in order.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it forced the bullshit that we were seeing out here from Eddie Hearns talking about it was gonna be a Fury Joshua, you know, undisputed. No, that shit ain't happening. We October 9th tomorrow night. And we, you know, Wilder come out here, we're gonna see if they keep that same energy about the undisputed.
No, they never did. Deontay Wilder, the only heavyweight that been screaming undisputed. No other heavyweight said that. Even when Joshua got the belts, he wasn't screaming undisputed. No. He was only screaming that when Wilder started coming at him. You know what I'm saying? Wilder was screaming undisputed since he had the belt.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So Usyk, I like that. I like that fight between Usyk and AJ, which I already knew AJ was overrated. I've been said that. We've been said that back at the barbershop. I'm talking about years ago, bro. But anyway, knowing that he overrated and he got to fight with Usyk, man, that just showed enough exposed. Andrew Ruiz already had showed, you know, he kind of like can't take a punch, and then Usyk just came and you know gave him a boxing lesson because he got that European style, kind of like stand straight up and use the jab. So, you know, Usyk came, he couldn't get away from Usyk jab. Usyk opened the round with a jab. So
yeah,
that took AJ. He might be out of the picture. I don't know. He's still a big fish in boxing. He's a big fish. So I don't know if he out of the picture between him, Wilder, and Fury as the top 3. And I don't know if Usyk put himself in that top 3, which to me kind of did. winning that fight like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, it's finna shape out now with Wilder and Fury fighting. So that's gonna shape it on out even more. So the cream gonna always float to the top. So we gotta fight tomorrow night, man. Shit, I can't wait.
Yeah, we definitely can't wait to see it. I mean, I know we're gonna attempt to show respect to the undercard. You know what I'm saying? But really,
we waiting on
for the finale. Goddamn it, we waiting for the finale, the main event.
But Efe Ajagba a good boxer though.
Well, he gonna lose tomorrow, Lou.
Okay. I ain't really looked at it that deep. You know what I'm saying? I just know his name from seeing his other fights.
Yeah, I just think he in there with a different animal right now, man. Frank Sanchez, man. Cuban pedigree.
They always got
good. There's a lot of different problems for Ajagba because Ajagba has no type of defense. He keeps his head on the line and he just comes in to try and big boy you. But I think Frank Sanchez, all good Cuban boxers, offset a lot of good stuff that you have going on. So I really like Frank Sanchez, and I don't foresee me changing my pick.
Yeah, I like Frank Sanchez too, man. I just never was sold on Efe. I know he changed promotions now. I don't know what he didn't like about the previous one. He might have thought they was moving him too fast. I don't know, but you got dropped by a C-level fighter. So was it in his training? I don't know, but we're gonna see. I mean, everybody was ranting and raving about his last knockout. Bro, come on. You put a General Bob type fighter in front of you, yeah, the motherfucker gonna get hit. And that's exactly what Efe did. He took him out, knocked him, cleaned him, boom, move on to the next. I think he's a bit robotic. I think he's a predictable fighter. And if you stand there long enough for him to hit you, of course he's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of guys, man, they kind of got that straight up style where they just use their jab, but you know what I'm saying? Boxing is a sweet science, man. You got to set up punches, and that takes footwork. It takes a lot. It takes a lot more than just standing up throwing a good jab. And a lot of fighters like Ajagba just relying on the jab. So
look at the Klitschko brothers, man. Klitschko brothers had that straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like
he got rocked. So he let Fury rock him up one time.
Yeah. Sometimes they goddamn stick their chin up and shit. I mean, we're talking about heavyweights. They style aren't as technically sound as the lighter divisions. That's just the way it is, man.
Yeah, that's just fact.
But it's on the popping, fellas.
I can't believe we forgot about our boy Scott Word Combat.
What?
Elvin Rodriguez.
Nobody forgot about him.
Oh, okay. I just know we didn't dialogue on him, man.
You just mentioned him.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it was only a matter of time before Elvis Rodriguez get exposed too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping it don't.
He got Viktor Vasquez tomorrow, so we're gonna see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I like Elvis Rodriguez a bit, but he didn't seem special to me at the time. He got outboxed just like I thought. And shout out to what's his name? Who beat him? What was the brother who beat him? Damn, let me look that shit up. But shout out to him. He fought a damn good fight, dog. Let's see. Elvis Rodriguez. Friends on Facebook too. Man, he fought a damn good fight. Kenneth Sims Jr.
Yeah.
15-2-1, man. He fought a damn good fight.
He damn sure did.
I give him his props on that. What do y'all think about Edgar Berlanga, man? Edgar Berlanga, he went the distance for the first time against Amon Nichols. What do y'all think about him, man?
He has power.
I see he has power, of course.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but I'm just saying he has power.
He has power.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he has power. The first time that I saw him in there with a legit competitor, he couldn't get. He struggled as far as getting him out of there. I wonder how much these 8-round step ups are gonna hinder or accelerate his process. But at 68, I need to see more from him before I can put him in that contender Contender realm.
Middleweight.
Huh?
You said 68, 168?
Yeah, he won 68.
Middleweight, okay.
Super middleweight.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, man. And I read some earlier on our boy. He might be making a return back to the ring. Zordo Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
So
you see Andre Ward been training too, huh?
Yeah, man.
I know he all capped, but he
look,
been training.
He say he all capped.
He all capped, but he been training. I just seen it.
No,
I don't know, man. Why you say Andre all capped though?
No, he not all capped.
He been saying he was done with boxing and he won't fight nobody.
That's
the money's right.
Mind game.
Right.
For 5 years? Mind game?
Mind game. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
For 5 years. He been
I'm
retired.
gonna tell you why. It's finally a challenge that has arisen around 168, 175 that burns enough for him to get off the couch. If Canelo comes in and puts on a masterclass, I don't see it. But if he comes in and put on a masterclass versus Plant, Andre gonna want that fight because that's another legacy defining fight for the mystique of Andre Ward.
Yeah, he definitely been training. I definitely seen him training. So I have definitely seen him training.
And you have enough people egging Canelo on. Hey, if you feel like you can beat him, call him.
Canelo feel like that. You know, Canelo feel like that. He out there playing golf with Steph Curry. Well, you know what I'm saying? He feel like he the god of that boxing.
Feel like he invincible right now.
Yeah, so you know, if somebody said that to him, he'll say he can't beat me.
Well, but at the same time, what other fighter can command the payday that Canelo gonna want after Plant?
Nobody. But
look, it's not like it can't be done now.
Yeah, like Charlo. He can fight Charlo. He can fight Charlo.
But he's not going back down to 60 though. He's not going
back down to 60, bro. He ain't going back down to 60 for nobody.
Nobody. He's not going back down to 60.
Why go down there for Maul Charlo or any other Charlos when they name ain't big enough for Ward to come out of retirement? They ain't no household PPV status.
You know,
I mean, come on, man.
And then at the same time,
that's like the only one, bro.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you cross out everybody else because you saying you're not gonna fight the other Mexicans. So that crosses out Gilberto Ramirez and David Benavidez.
Gilberto Ramirez, he may be undefeated, but he's not a big name either.
Exactly. I mean, but I understand that, but you cross them out by saying you're not fighting no other Mexicans.
Yeah, true. You know, Gilberto moved up from super middle to light heavy now, and hey, don't nobody hardly know who the fuck he is. I mean, this dude has over 40 fights. Yeah, 40 professional fights, man.
And then at the same time, too, you know, if Dre wanted to come back and get Canelo and they gave him a tune-up or 2 tune-ups, Dre will probably come back and get like a Joe Smith Jr. in his first one and probably get I'm trying to think.
I gotta put something in the oven real quick.
Probably a Jesse Hart. So I mean, you know, somewhere up in there just to get some ring rust off, and he'll go in there and blast Canelo.
I like to see that fight. Definitely, I like to see that, bro. I like to see that fight.
Cause see the worst thing Canelo could do is fight Andre Ward and not have and continue to not have an inside boxing game. Canelo is a mid-distance fighter. He doesn't have anything inside. He don't have enough tools on the inside to even think about Andre Ward. That's not a tailor-made opponent. That's a masterclass opponent to where you better have all your shit in line. And then at the same time, you the smaller man. Andre Ward is way bigger than you and way stronger than you. I think didn't Andre Ward win Olympics at like 180 something? Didn't he win a 180-pound gold medal?
Yeah, but it's been a while since
but he's still naturally the bigger man.
Yeah, he's a naturally bigger man, but also, you know, Canelo digs to the body consistently, though. You know what I'm saying? Andre Ward being out the sport as long as he has, of course, he's going to assume that Canelo goes to the body. That's if he faces him off the rip, which I don't think he's going to face him right off the rip, you know, but we have plenty of fighters that come back after a hiatus. and perform well. I don't know, man. It'll be a good fight. It'll definitely bring attention, especially from the Mexican fight fans. You know what I'm saying? Andre Ward. Yeah, they support theirs. Andre Ward coming up in that mug. Come on, man. Andre Ward bring the black and white boxing fans because he's biracial.
Exactly. And then, shoot. And then the common opponent is Kovalev. So you know how we are about triangle theories. We mention them, but we don't take much into account with them.
I think Ward did it better. Nah, he fought Kovalev more times than Canelo, but like I said before, I don't know what that 11 round, noodle leg shit was going on with Kovalev. It came out of nowhere. I don't know, man. It seemed like it was fixed to me. Billy Joe Saunders fight wasn't fixed, but I think the Kovalev fight.
And I'll be honest with you. That I'm glad you mentioned that. Billy Joe Saunders was having good success with Canelo too now, and we know he's not. We know he's a C minus B. Well, he's a C plus B minus fighter.
But he got rocked. That's the one that got the eye socket broken, ain't it?
Yeah. But I mean, before then, he was still having good success with Canelo.
But see, he let Canelo walk him down. That's why I feel like Canelo dominated him, because Canelo, after the first round, Canelo started walking him down. And once he got him in the corner, it was like, man, that punch, it looked kind of like how Tank hit I can't never remember that dude's name, but Tank blasted him in his last fight. It kind of looked similar, the same. Mario Barrios. Yeah, it kind of looked like that. I was like, damn, he rocked that dude. But he didn't knock him out, but he did break his eye socket. So he showed he still got power, but you take steroids, you pop dirty. So I can't just I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all see that.
I'll be honest with you. All right, Scotty, if he were to fight Ward, would you still consider him the A side?
Ward.
Would you consider Canelo the A side to Ward?
Absolutely. The only reason I'm saying that because he's actively at the top of the food chain right now. He's actively the pound for pound.
Yeah, Ward
best man, and Ward been out the sport for a while. It'd be crazy to think that you'd be out the sport, just like Third Coast said. I forgot your name, but he to come back after 5 years and be the A side, anything to that nature. You know what I'm saying? It'll be senseless to think that's the way it's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
But I'm willing to hear what your thought is on that, because obviously you disagree.
Nah, I mean, I just asked. I mean,
if you don't think Canelo the A side, why don't you think that?
I guess because of how he left the sport, undefeated, unblemished. You know what I'm saying? And he was at the top of the game when he left. And he left on his own recognizance, and nobody pushed him out, and he didn't get no bad contract, and then he left because he felt like it was no challenge. So I can see where he's coming from, but Canelo on top of the sport right now, man. He the creme de la creme. He might be the high paid boxer in boxing. Him and Tyson Fury, they might be the two high paid boxers.
See, the only reason that I say it can't happen that way, because people look at Floyd Mayweather, who dipped out the sport, but Floyd ain't been out the sport for 5 years, dog. And I think if Floyd Mayweather dipped out for 5 years and came back a little bit earlier, he'll be the A side. I'm just saying.
But yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, but Andre, I don't know, man. I just can't call it on that, dog. Like, I don't know, man. I just feel that Canelo's at the top of the food chain right now, and that holds weight.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I want to ask you this, bro. What you think about Malik Scott as a trainer and his presence in the camp of Wilder, being what the changes he's made, fire Mark Breland and everything, and looking at Malik Scott's boxing career? What's your assessment on that?
Me or them?
Nah, I done already been on.
Okay. Oh man, I like Malik, man. I like Malik. I didn't know much about Malik before, man, but he seemed like he gelled pretty good. You know, looking at the videos that I seen, just the stuff that they put out on the internet, they got chemistry. You know, that means a lot. You know, being a person that plays sports and playing running back and playing sports, I know what chemistry does with a friendship. You know, it's one thing to have a friendship, and it's another thing to have good chemistry. So, you know, I'm susceptible to certain things that you tell me and vice versa. You know my strengths and weaknesses too. So when you see me being in a moment of weakness, you can build me up. For as trainer to fighter is what I'm saying. They have a good trainer to fighter relationship, like a good head coach quarterback relationship. So I think they know their roles, they playing their roles, and they being the best at what they doing. I know Malik's striving for greatness because he up talking about how much film study he doing. You know, he pretty much bringing it up during all his interviews, you know, waking Deontay Wilder up 2, 3 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, boom, boom, boom. So he putting the mad hours in, trying to crunch the numbers for Deontay so he can be prepared for anything that Tyson Fury throw at him. Because he fought him also too now. So he done fought him. You know, had 2 fights to look at. I don't know how many rounds that is. So that's 12 and 7, 19 rounds.
Tomorrow will be round 20.
Right. So you got 19 rounds to look at. So, you know, I know he done, like I said, he crunched the numbers. He done seen what he had to see. And he gonna have to bring it all to the table. We're gonna see what type of bond or what type of nuances they done brought on Deontay game when the fight started.
Absolutely, man.
If any, because he was straight how he was. Like I said, I feel like a lot of shit happened during that last fight because he ain't never fought like that. And I done seen all of his fucking fights. So, you know, I knew someone straight from the beginning. So I don't know.
And that's what I was trying to speak on early. Me and Dion talking about, like, Deontay Wilder in the rematch wasn't the Deontay that we seen in the first one, or the energy that we're basically seeing right here leading up to this fight. The training vids that's putting out between him and Malik, that's the Deontay we used to seeing. But now, you know, like you said, the cohesiveness between him and Malik Scott, it seems like the respect is there. How are they gonna gel when the fight is active? When they split the ropes tomorrow night and this shit goes into some rounds, I'm just curious to see, you know, hear the instructions that Malik Scott gives Deontay. I just want to, you know, see if Deontay execute them. That's the type of gelling I'm looking for. You know, I know they respect one another, but I want to see them in action as a unit.
See, his style might not change that much. My bad, Dan, in control.
No, you good. No, it's just the between round adjustments, because that's why I felt like Breland didn't do a good job of, man. Deontay will come to the corner. You ain't got no in round adjustment for me, man. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing for me. You ain't got nothing for me. So I feel like, you know, and Malik is a boxing aficionado, just like me and Scotty and you. You know, we go back and we study old fights. We go back and study old fighters and, you know, old styles. So it's not a style that Tyson Fury doesn't pose a style you ain't never saw. It's just offsetting it and getting him to commit enough to where he leaves himself susceptible to something that he's not going to see coming.
And Wilder had no problem landing on him in the first fight. So you're right. It ain't a style that he had never seen before.
Yeah.
It's nothing that Wilder had never seen before. It's just people go off of that second fight and then they just run with that narrative right there.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's not the full Deontay Wilder. And with Malik helping him in round adjustments in like you say, in the corner, coming back, telling him, hey, you too high, whatever they go through, you know what I'm saying? I want to see it too, man. You know, but Deontay, he's still a seasoned boxer now, you know. He gonna pace it out them first 2 rounds or whatever. So I see all of that still coming into play.
It's just having a extra set of eyes that's confident, that can speak the boxing vernacular that you need to go in there and translate to what you need to translate.
Right.
As far as what this person is seeing off the apron.
Right. The angle that you can't see.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just felt like Breland didn't never have anything for him.
1-2. Give him the good old 1-2. And that's what Wilder said.
It was more this than anything.
But that's what Wilder said. Wilder said he never taught him nothing more than the 1-2.
Yeah.
He said that's all you need. 1-2. Deontay said that in the interview. I heard him say that, man. They was asking him about Mark Breeden because a lot of folks feel like he did Mark Breeden wrong. But like I keep telling people, if you got a company and you the boss and you tell somebody not to do something and then they do that, shit, it ain't about friendship. It was about business. Yeah. It wasn't a guy firing his friend, or it was business, man. He threw in the towel. We never do that over here. So you know what I'm saying? And he was talking about it, and he was like, all the pictures that he was in, Breeden was always looking kind of like side-eye and stuff like that. So I've been watching a lot of stuff, man. Shit, I be up on here all the time. I ain't gonna hold you. I be on the internet, boy. I ain't finna play on YouTube. I be on here.
Oh yeah, man.
Y'all talking some real facts, because you remember when he got hurt, when he was hurt against Luis Ortiz, right?
Yep.
And people was jumping up and down, and for like 40 plus seconds, he took punishment. When he went back to the ring, Mark he didn't have shit to say. He gave him some water. I mean, I didn't hear any instructions. Like, what the fuck, dog?
And then they always blame him. And see, this is the thing I like with Deontay Wilder. If he had kept that trainer, they would have blamed him for keeping that trainer. Because they always said he need new people around him. He need a new trainer. Soon as he fired Malik Scott, oh man, you the worst goddamn boss man in the world. You the worst boxer in the world. You fired a black man, but you ain't fired a white man. I'm like, man, that shit was dumb, man. That was dumb. Either way it go, if I'm the boss and I say I need a change, and this person has done something against the Shield, you gotta go anyway, man. Then he get a new trainer, he look better. People still saying they still got something negative to say. Like, damned if he do, damned if he don't.
I totally agree, man, with what you just said, because we had a lot of black fight fans, the one that was up here criticizing, but time he fired Mark Breeden, I mean, what were you doing initially? You was dogging out Deontay, who's black. So now you're going to turn around and find another reason to bloviate the negative energy towards the champ by saying he fired a black man. You was not giving a fuck about Deontay anyway. You wasn't giving a fuck about him. Y'all was up there criticizing everything he did, from twerking to being the windmill king, not listening, not being a technically sound boxer. But then when he fired Mark Breeden, all of a sudden it's black on black. Oh man, he was another black man. You kept the white man JDs. Man, get the fuck out of here with that. You didn't fuck with Deontay anyway. A lot of black fight fans didn't fuck with Deontay anyway.
It's just shame how they do though, but
they have a good.
We keeping them receipts though. We keeping them receipts just in case y'all trying to show back up tomorrow, man, with that bullshit.
Yeah, we definitely keeping the receipts, man. Any final words y'all got, man?
Nah, man. Salute the World Combat Sports, man. Salute to my boy Lou, man. Just ready, man. Retribution is upon us. We got a good night of boxing. We got a good night of everything, man. Hopefully it's a good momentous night. Hopefully, I know my teammate gonna deliver for me. So, hey, it'll be a day to where it's a tough day for me, but he'll bring sunshine to my day tomorrow. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Now watch me make him smile right quick. I ain't talked to Dion in months. Now watch me make him smile right quick. Why didn't I? Wilder is plus 225.
Oh, I already got my $500 already on it. You ain't making me smile.
Hey, you already in there.
My shit already called in.
There it is.
My shit been called in.
It is, bro.
Matter of fact, he might be 225 now, but when I called it at 240.
Damn. I just seen this yesterday when I looked at it.
Yeah, I called it at 240.
Oh man, I'm late then.
Yeah.
I'm late. Shit, I'm late. He the underdog. They got Deontay as a underdog.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit, 500 times 2.4.
Yeah. I got to go put mine in. Don't worry. I'll be with you. Yes, sir. But man, I
already got some straight bets going too. So
shit. I already know how you get out. Shit. Yeah. That what's up, man. World Combat Sports. I subscribe to your channel, bro. I will be here every time you go live, or I will be here every time you have something to talk about, dog. I love sports. I watch sports. I know sports, and I'll be here every time you go live, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I didn't have a clue, Dion, man, but it's good, man. Dion, good God, man. He keep me spun up when I got other shit popping. He be dropping, boxing information.
He on everything. He knows something about everything. I'm gonna go and tell you that now.
He be keeping me updated, man, when I'm on the road. As a matter of fact, Team Williams got a fight coming up in next weekend your way. There. We're gonna be at the venue, man.
Well, and
Birmingham?
The venue
or the amphitheater?
No, the venue. It's called the venue. It looks like a car dealership, but it's
what city is it in though?
It's in let me double check, man, because it's being thrown by 116 Boxing Promotion.
Okay.
It's gonna be, let me see.
We got the venue on the west side.
It's gonna be in Coosa Landing, Gadsden, Alabama.
Yeah, that's about an hour and 30 from me.
Yeah, Gadsden, Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I hit you up last time I was up there, man.
When is it?
Next weekend, the 16th.
Shit, I might try to make that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a damn good fight card too. For real, it's gonna be a good fight card. It has 2 regional title fights on there. Of course, 150. He's gonna be fighting. I believe. I'm not sure if he's gonna be the main event, but he's definitely gonna be fighting for a regional title.
I'm finna write that down.
They have Jerome Conquest on there, man. That's a damn good card.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't the card my boy on, is it? TJ Lawson on that card?
I don't think this the card he on, man, because I would have known if TJ was on this card. I don't think so.
So the tickets are ready for sale, bro? Tickets are ready for sale, or what? How they doing that?
Oh yeah, man. Definitely. They have the number out here. Brandy's on Facebook, 116 Boxing Promotion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. The venue's a nice venue too.
Boxing Promotion. You think I can get them on Twitter or something? I ain't got no Facebook.
On Facebook.
I ain't on Facebook.
Oh, okay. So I would say Facebook, IG, something like that.
Yeah. IG will be the spot to get them. Or they might have a website.
Yeah. She doing big things. Brandy McCain. So you can look up Brandy McCain. She's a matchmaker.
Yeah, because I think she just had a card in Memphis not too long ago.
Yep, you're right.
I wrote all that down. I've been taking class. I got my pen and pad handy, buddy.
For real, dude, dog.
I got my pen and pad handy. I'm so now. Second Nation. I've been on some more stuff, not Dion.
Man, they showing a really good segment. I recorded it though while we was talking, but they showing a really good like ESPN segment of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching it now. You watching it on TV?
Yeah,
I'm sitting here watching it now.
That's just nice, man.
Yeah, man. I hope the referee watched the rabbit punches, man.
He was choking and all.
Huh?
He was choking and all.
Head locking, all that shit, bro.
Everything. They got to do Russell Mora. You know who that is?
Yeah, man. We talked about that earlier, man. That was a late referee change because they had a late referee change and a late judge change.
Oh man, what judge did they get?
That's
the hook, right now.
The one thing you can negate the judges.
Dave Moretti and somebody else.
Bro, that's the hook,
negate the judges is a knockout. That's the way you can negate the judges now.
Yeah, you negate the judges by getting his ass on out of there.
He gonna be coked up. I'm gonna let both of y'all know that he ain't gonna feel nothing.
Hey,
I said, cocaine, man.
Hey, bro, I hear you, bro. I said that shit. I said Rick James said cocaine hell of a drug. The way he got up from that damn knockout, Wilder knocked his ass out. The first fight in the 12.
Right.
And he got up from that shit, man. Cocaine hell of a drug, dog.
That's what I'm talking about. He gonna be coked up this time. He was coked up last fight. You can't keep his tongue in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He's a cokehead, bro.
He was wiping the
trying to
nose.
lick the blood
Come
off.
on, man. You know, man. Come on, man. He's a cokehead, man. So he gonna come in there on that adrenaline, that booger sugar, and Deontay gonna have to just knock it up out of him.
This motherfucker, when I stepped to him in Starbucks, right? Tyson Fury gonna rip his jacket. Look at me. I'm so and so amount of stones. I'm in great shape. I've been partying in Miami. I was like, dog.
You saw him?
Yeah.
He goes to the fights and everything, so he pull up on him.
You beat him, my man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, brother.
Nah, my boy legit now. My boy legit.
Yeah. I'm actually starting the channel with content, man, and I've been doing a little stuff. I'm starting doing reaction videos. I'm gonna call them Great American Ass Whoopings because you can go outside.
Yeah.
Like I seen a video of a dude stole another dude's phone, and the dude hit his ass. It was funny, so I'm gonna do reaction videos. So I got a whole nother thing I've been on, man. I'm a barber too, so I got a whole my mind. Man, I'm an outside the box type of person, man.
It's a lot of reaction videos that's going viral out there right now. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a trend right now, especially on TikTok.
I ain't got no TikTok, but I like YouTube. I love YouTube, actually, bro. I had to fix my Honda the other day, dog. I seen the parts on YouTube.
Damn.
I just went to it on YouTube and typed in what was wrong with my car, and dude gave me a whole rundown. I fixed that shit right there. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I'm about to do everybody.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself together, man. I'm in Huntsville. I'm finna get out in these streets.
Man. I hear you. Be safe out there, both of y'all. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Salute from World Combat Sports. I'm out.
All right, man.